What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? We got 30 seconds. We're going to get this thing on the road. We're going to be starting today. Shout out to Escape Kima for keeping my drink cold today. Shout out to everybody who is out there on the daily grind, making it happen. I'm excited about the show today.
The daily grind. That's how we're going to start this
Dude,
show?
the daily grind. People are out there. I see you winding and grinding, Kurt.
I see. Oh, my
God. Good morning. You are listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
Ooh, yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm excited about today's show. We get to give away stuff again.
Hey,
it's so tiring.
Already. So we got Natalie Chavez. Good morning to you, Roger, AD, everybody tuning in. Natalie said, I'm back for a giveaway. You're at the right place. We're going to be giving it away today. Kurt, what are we giving away, making it happen? What's going on?
We're giving a 4-pack of tickets, family pass.
Not one, not two, not three.
But four.
Yep.
4 tickets to the Magical Winter Lights of Houston, which is located right here in beautiful Lamarck, Texas. If you haven't been to the Magical Winter Lights, you're missing out on awesome lights, lanterns. I mean, this is like $100 value that we're just giving away to you. And all you have to do is like this video, comment on this video, and share this video out to all your friends and family. Yeah,
go ahead and share this video. Make sure you comment. Let us know. Have you been to Magical Winter Lights yet? Or have you been in the past and you haven't been this year yet? But we went last year and we had a blast. That's one of the first outings we did as KHEA Radio. If you didn't know, we're only about a year old.
We're only a year old, and it was fantastic to learn. I thought they were lights, but they're actually called lanterns. Mm-hmm. And so I went again this year already, and they have some new lights that you can look at, new lanterns, new setups. I think this year, I don't remember last year them having like the carnival rides.
It was there, man. It was there. They repositioned it, but from what I understand, they do, add attractions every year. So there's new stuff here, there's new stuff there. So if you've been before, there's going to be some new stuff going on. I haven't been yet this year, but I was there last year and the year before. And so like the I Love Lamarck hashtag was new, and I'm excited. So go ahead and share this video. Hit the like button. Make sure you post a comment. We're going to be giving away, I guess, let's pick a winner tomorrow, right?
Oh, I put on the tag 11 a.m. today. We told Colleen that it would be during the show, at the end of the show.
I want more people to have the opportunity to win, and we'll toss it around. If Colleen really wants us to give it away today, she'll be in here.
Right.
Then, we can. But I think it'd be awesome to give people the opportunity to have all day to share this out, but we'll see.
Okay, I'm down.
Kurt, just over here, you need to focus on your allergies. Have you taken your Allerplex today? How are your eyes doing?
They're doing great today, thanks to Dr. Chapa, the Allerplex.
Yeah. It could be better, though. Is anybody else struggling with allergies? Are you struggling with anything that you weren't, let's just say, born with? Kurt was not so much yesterday. The day before was bad, but you're feeling better, huh?
Yeah, feeling great, feeling fantastic, ready to give away some of this stuff today.
Yeah. So right now I see a lot of people are tuning in, and a lot of people are saying like, hey, I'd love to go. And you know what? I would love to go too. So hopefully we can all go. Let's just get a group and go together.
Vanessa already put her address down. Vanessa, I don't think you can win.
Why not?
Maybe she can.
Yeah, she can win.
Great comment.
And good morning, Colleen. I see you just got on. We are excited that the city of Lamarck did bless us with tickets to be able to give away, so we can bless you, somebody out there listening. If you're listening on 99.5 FM, first of all, good morning. Thank you for starting your day with us. Maybe you're in the car, maybe you're at work, maybe you're at home. I don't know, but hopefully you're going to have a good day. I believe it. Something good's going to happen. Let's spread some positivity today. It's easy.
It's so easy.
One way you can spread positivity is grabbing one of these KHEA radio t-shirts. Why not just wear a t-shirt and spread some positivity that way? People don't even know. A lot of people do not even know about KHEA radio. So think about all of the cool things they're missing out on. And that's just positive in itself, spreading the KHEA radio awareness.
Yeah, we got 4 different colors. We got a black, we got a maroon, we got yellow,
we got blue,
and blue. So if you are interested in getting one of those 4 different colors of t-shirts. All you have to do is tell us, hey, $15.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Your $15 donation to KHEA Radio keeps us running for one more day. So we appreciate everybody who's picked up a shirt already. And if you want one, comment on here or just reach out to us. Send us a message or a text, whatever it takes. Our phone number is 346-704-1806. Let us know. Man, I'm so excited. You know, the Rockets won last night. Thank goodness, because they had lost 3 in a row on the road. They were on a road trip, but I'm so happy they won because I'm tired of you rubbing it in my face. And like just some other people like, hey, the Rockets lost again last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, just keep me in prayer, folks. And then you tried doing it again to me last night at our Christmas party.
They won. So congratulations. Hey, somebody said that there is Bang in stock at a great price at Nutrition Depot off NASA. We had a Bang shortage.
Depot, give me a call.
We had a Bang shortage.
Yeah, there was a Bang energy drink shortage in Lamarck, Texas, but the Bang is flowing again like beautiful water from Pasadena, Texas. I don't know. I was trying to think of a good comparison.
Water from Pasadena.
Remember one time you had like a bottle of water and it was like bottled in Pasadena, Texas. And I was like, I could have bottled that myself.
Apparently Pasadena has the best water.
I guess so. And enough for you to pay $1 for it at the store or the gas station. Thanks, Pasadena, for that water. Why don't we start bottling Lamarck water? Maybe we can talk to Colleen about that.
Would it have on the side magical winter lights?
Maybe it'd probably have hashtag I love Lamarck on the side. That could be the name of the water company.
I love Lamarck.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know what? We just came up with like at least $100 idea. And I'm going to pitch to Colleen and see what we got. Colleen from the city of Lamarck will be in.
Maybe a $250 idea.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So on Sunday, we have a cool event going on. Curt, what do we got going on Sunday? Everybody is invited. You're invited. So make sure you come.
Yeah, on Sunday, we're going to kick the day off by doing a massive giveaway here at Abundant Life Christian Center. KHEA Radio is sponsoring the Great Christmas Giveaway through Abundant Life Christian Center. So if you come to 601 Delaney Road in Lamarck, Texas, and you have a kid from the ages of 0 to 12, they're going to walk away with some sort of prize, whether that's a bike, a scooter, football, whatever you want. They're going to walk away with a gift. I think we have, I heard 75 different bikes already ready to go to give away on Sunday morning. We got scooters lined up, ready to go. And so that's going to start off the day at 10 o'clock at 601 Delaney Road. And if you are a first-time family and you have never been to Abundant Life before, you will walk away with a ham.
With a ham.
Christmas ham.
Yep. Not just any ham, a Christmas ham. It's going to be specially ready to go, put it in the oven. We're also going to have Perry Brooks from 3BQ. He's going to be on site. He had also mentioned, and we're going to have to plan this out with him more. He was like, hey, if people are leaving with these hams that y'all are giving out, I would love to give back to the community. Maybe somebody would want them smoked. You know, maybe I could do something where I'd smoke it for him. And have you, okay, I'm excited because 3BQ is going to be in tomorrow, but the pictures of his food looks phenomenal.
So good.
Yeah.
I hope he brings some in. Perry, if you're watching right now, Perry, we need food tomorrow.
Don't we look hungry? I think we're withering away. We haven't eaten. I think we're going to do 2 lunches today just to spread some love. You never know.
Oh, yeah. We have Fob on Me, Bistro, and Grill we're going to go to lunch with. And then Benito's in Lamarck. Oh, my. I didn't eat breakfast. Maybe I shouldn't eat my healthy cookie.
Either. Healthy cookie. You know, I've been dreaming all night. I was thinking about like, what am I going to get from Benito's? What am I going to get from Fub on Me? So here's what Fub on Me is doing some like pretty crazy deals right now. And just go to their social media to check it out because I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm going to get excited and stuck on food. So we went there yesterday and they're like, y'all should have came tomorrow. We're like, we're coming back tomorrow too. These are ridiculous. Oh, but there is some exciting news. So as we were there, me and Curt walked next door. And if you did not know, I believe it's called Bay Colony Nails. There's a nail salon right next door.
We were going to get our nails. We ran out of time yesterday, but we're going to go back today.
I need to get my nails
and get our nails done.
Yeah. But they were like, hey, you know, it'd be cool if y'all did some stuff. And we were like, we would love to do a giveaway, maybe like a gift certificates for people to go get their nails done, go get pedicures, go get manicures and stuff like that. So I think we're going to be doing something kind of like that. We tried doing this around your birthday because we reach out to people and say, hey, what would y'all like for us to give away? You know, what kind of relationships can we form to where we can bless people? And that was one of the things. So if anybody's interested in that, it seems like it's fun. I've never had that done.
A nail, like pedicures?
Yeah.
Or manicures?
Sure.
Manicures is the fingers, right?
That's correct.
Pedicures are the feet. Okay, as weird as this sounds, I actually really enjoy pedicures.
It's not weird, I suppose.
Can guys get pedicures? Is that not manly to do?
You're probably asking the wrong person because I'm going to be like, no, that's fine. I've never had one done, but I mean, I don't know. I'm open to it.
It is literally the best because I don't know. I don't take care of my feet probably the best that I should. There's something growing on my pinky toe.
It's gross.
It's so gross.
I'm sorry if people are eating breakfast.
And, they dig in, they get the stuff out, they use the sandpaper.
Dude, why are you so gross? You make this the grossest way. So he was like sharing this yesterday with somebody and they're like, I'm actually about to go eat lunch. Can you please stop? And he's like, oh, this is funny. I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to apologize to everybody for that.
No one else uses sandpaper on the bottom.
I don't know, but we don't want to hear you describe your disgusting feet. It's 8:46 a.m. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. We're going to be talking to the United Way. What do they have going on? Then we're also going to be talking to Colleen Merritt, who works with the city of Lamarck. We're going to be learning everything that Lamarck has, new businesses that are coming in, some of the must-stop businesses now, whether that's food, local things. We stopped at a place called Land and Sea Services the other day. Had an awesome time. I felt like I was in a candy store, like a kid in a toy store. It was really interesting. And then we're going to be also trying to get a recap of Bayou Fest, which just happened, and it looked like it was a success. We had a great time when we were there.
Yes, we had a fantastic time.
So if you are watching on our social media, whether that's YouTube or you're watching on Facebook, feel free to share, comment, and like this video. Let us know, have you been to Magical Winter Lights? Why should we give you the tickets? And I don't know, who are you taking with you? Let us know all those things. We're going to take a quick break. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Big Daddy Weave, Joy to the World. Stay tuned. Kickstart is going to be on till 11 a.m. We're on every weekday, 8:30-ish to 11 a.m. right here on 99.5. So we're getting some gross reacts.
I'm sorry.
Some people,
it was a little gross.
Mike Allen, I need these this time, dude. I feel you. I want to go too. I'm trying to.
Hey,
we actually know Benny worked there. Curt, you were. I don't know if this is something we should be talking about. You're like, Benny, can you sneak me in? He was like, no, I can't.
I can't. Not yet.
He's like, I like my job. And you're like, all right, just asking. But you went. How was it?
It was a blast. I had a great time. The acrobats is probably my favorite part.
Yeah.
Of it. They're out there in the middle of the cold, like doing all these crazy stunts, and you're like, congrats, you guys are awesome.
Dude, I see Joe, who won the Texans tickets. He said, I'd love to win these tickets so I can take my son, who's 5. Hey, who did you end up taking? I know you said, hey, I may take my son to the Texans game. I may take my girlfriend. But did you have a good time? Hopefully you did. And that would be, I feel like that would be a lucky win streak if Joe somehow, he was like, yeah, I won the Texans tickets. Yeah, I won the Magical Winter Lights tickets. Some people just win, though. I feel like that should be all of us. We should just get used to, win after win in life.
Do you think that so this is interesting. I've just noticed like people
spit it out.
Like Facebook, it gets about like 30 some shares, and then all of a sudden the shares like slow down a little bit.
You know why?
I don't know. I just noticed.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because how many of you that are watching right now got notified when KHEA Radio went live?
Probably the 30 people watching.
Probably about, some of those people. So they clicked on it. Oh, what are these jokers saying right now? So they hit it, and then they see, oh, they're giving away tickets. Cool, share. And then there are some people that are like, what are these jokers doing? I'm unliking and unfollowing. Or they're like, they just ignore it. Because we run into people and they're like, y'all go live way too much. Y'all do this.
We do it.
I'm unliking your radio station. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. That hurts.
A little bit.
Really bad.
Deep.
There was a while whenever if somebody unliked the station, Curt had screenshots. And do you still do this? Curt had screenshots, and
It's
he
a
would
lot
go
harder now with 4,000 and some to find out which one unliked.
It was easier when we had 100 Facebook likes like earlier this year, and he would go back and look and be like, huh, Roger Nally unliked KHEA radio, and then he would be like, Roger, what's the deal? And Roger's like, oh yeah, that must have been an accident.
I did it last night.
Sorry. Oh yeah. So there was somebody that we go to church with, and he was like, wow, you're calling out on air. Don't say last names. Dang. He was like, hey, so you don't like KHEA radio anymore? She was like, what do you mean? She's like, yes, I do. And he said, I bet you $20 right now that you do not like KHEA radio, and I'll give you $20 if you do. She was like, no, I don't want to take that bet. I was like, aha, the truth comes out. You did know you didn't like KHEA.
I was just following. I didn't like KHEA. Yes, you didn't.
See, Carrie, I appreciate you. She said, y'all don't go live too much. That's crazy. Can you say that one more time for the people in the back? For the people in the back of our like list.
You are the heroes that we need. You right there.
Hey, Luis, man, I miss you. Luis is like, okay.
Where's my shirt?
Luis, we got a shirt for you, man. We owe you a shirt, and we have one.
This size. This is the one right here.
Extra small.
It's a lot. I thought it was a small.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even see the KHEA logo on it. Look at this yellow, though. It's great, huh?
Yeah.
And on the back.
Hey, and Luis said right here, and then there's a few times where Curt kind of talks about some little bit of stuff that's kind of off the wall, and everybody's like, unlike. Hey, that happens too. We get that.
I never talk about off the wall anything.
You talk about stuff that's like I'm not even gonna say. We were talking about getting pedicures earlier because we're going to be giving away some gift certificates from Bay Colony Nails over there off of 646, and you were kind of getting really disgusting with it. To the point where I almost unliked. And speaking of,
when was this? Yesterday?
Today.
I don't do anything today.
Today. Reggie, what's up, man? How about those Houston Rockets pulling out the W last night? I'm so excited. We're going to the championship. Yeah, we're 14th seed in the West right now, but it doesn't matter. We're only like 6 games out of first place. The Rockets. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. We got a win last night. Good win. What's up, Mark? Mark Kovich. Shout out to Furniture Zone. It's one of our favorite places to go. And thank you to everybody watching right now. If you didn't read the description on this video, we're going to be giving away a family 4-pack. And earlier I said on Instagram Live, you don't even have to take your family. You can just take 3 friends. This is the way I'm seeing it right now. If you win, you're going to take me, you're going to take Curt, you're going to take yourself, and you have the opportunity to pick one other person. We're going to have a great time.
Who else is going?
I don't know. They get to pick. But obviously, you don't have to take us. Whenever I was talking about giving away a 4-pack of tickets, Curt was like, oh, kind of like my stomach, right? Get it? Because, Curt, you're summer body ready already, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The Boudin body has turned into it's summer season. It's ready to go. And you can have that Bugatti body like purring like a cat. Whenever it's summertime, you're going to catch Curt at the beach. And people ask us this often. And I don't know how to feel about it. They say, y'all eat at so many places. How do you fatties. Not weigh like 1 million pounds? First of all,
fatties.
You can't assume someone's weight. It's 2018. And
yeah, I'm offended.
Second of all,
I'm offended.
Just kidding. But second of all, it's because we get meals from pre-prep meals from a place called Naked Nutrition at Mall of the Mainland. So whenever we're not eating out at restaurants often, we usually eat like small portions that are like the perfect size. So that's how we do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who would like to go to Magical Winter Lights? I see Chelsea. This is really funny. She said, I have a family of 7, so I'd only have to baby for 3. So she'd only have to, does she mean pay?
Baby for
I think she meant pay.
I like that instead. Baby for 3.
I was trying to see. I was like, I don't know if she meant pay, but yeah. Or just pick your favorite
family
kids.
Of 7?
If you have a family of 7, why don't you just pick your favorite 4, including yourself? Or even better, no,
the kids go.
Yeah, have the kids go with your husband, and then you only, there's 3, and you get to stay with the twins, and you get some time. So Leon said, how can I win? I tried bribing y'all. Does not work. And I'm supposed to go on Fridays. So we
Don't read Luis's comment.
sadly, we cannot be bribed. We have been people have tried to.
I would take
Not
a $350 donation to KHEA Radio.
Wow.
And then I'll pick you.
Wow. Luis said, I think all the girls that like KHEA Radio, Curt goes to their page, and if they meet the criteria, they get a DM in the inbox. Wow, that caught. Oh my goodness.
Preach,
Preach,
brother.
I was waiting for you to say that's fake news. That's not true.
Fake news.
That's not true.
Fake news. I never do that.
Yeah, Kathy, you just pick the favorite 4 of your family and you take them, or you just send them.
Yeah, Candy was like, family of 6, my son's 6th birthday. So who are you picking?
Kathy, how do our beards look? I've been using that stuff we got from you at the salon. Kathy owns a salon over there at 270 and 518. And people ask, like, what's going on with your face? Are you growing out a beard? Is this like No Shave November gone wild? Yes,
Yes,
it is.
It is. It's keep going.
My wife asked me the other day. She said, "Are you gonna grow your beard out?" And I was like, The answer is, I don't know if she's watching right now, but the answer is yes.
Yes.
I'm not shaving for the rest of the year.
We're not shaving
I'll figure it
until
out.
we celebrate our 2-year birthday. You know
No,
what?
I can't do that.
I'm not shaving until we get our HD cameras. Pastor Allen, if you're watching it, we're gonna shave.
Speaking of dude, I'm so excited whenever we get our HD cameras in here. So we're going to be doing an event on Friday the 21st. So that's all I'm going to say. Friday the 21st, you need to make sure your notifications are on for KHEA Radio. We have your entire day planned. We're going to be having a lot of fun and giving away like a ton of stuff. We need to add up all the stuff we're giving away and then be like, hey, we're giving away $1 million worth of things. And people will maybe want to tune in.
We've definitely given over $10,000 worth of prizes this year.
For sure. Maybe
$10,000.
I would say
worth.
maybe even more.
Easily.
Yeah. Like whenever
these do not have cash values though.
Yeah.
Cannot trade in for cash value.
The other day, they were trying to auction off my pinata taco for charity, and it was breaking my heart, but the price got up to $150, and I was like, just take it away. Like, I can't do it. That would be so sad.
You would not take $150 for a $3 taco pinata.
I would rather keep this taco. I would rather keep this taco than trade it for $150. 100%. I would rather keep this taco. Wow.
Look at Crystal's comment.
You read it.
It says, July Crystal. I love beards, July Curt. Beards are disgusting. I'll never grow one. December Curt has a beard. December Crystal. Ew,
it's real life stuff right there.
That's funny.
Yesterday, me and Curt were talking about some stuff, and like we were both sitting in the room, and my wife walked in, and she was like, "What are y'all talking about?" Because we were just like this, like, y'all plotting something, and I mean, we were
like, "How do we make more money for KHEA?"
Yeah. And this helps. It's like Pinky in the Brain over here. I'm
the brain. You're Pinky.
Okay, if we were Pinky in the Brain, do you
I'm short. You're tall.
I know, but we're 100% like the Pinky. I'm like, what do you think we're trying to do today, Curt?
Secretly the brain. World domination. You're too nice for world domination. I'm like, I want to put KHEA Radio next to every radio station in Houston.
Wow.
And you're like, nah, we don't have any rivals.
We don't have any.
And I'm like Burger King to McDonald's. I'm like Burger Nation to McDonald's. Let's put it to the test.
Wow. And that's that. Right now it's 8:59. Curt, let's bring our guests in. We're gonna be talking to the United Way, seeing what's going on. Again, keep letting us know. Keep letting us know what y'all have going on. Also, let us know why you want to go to the Magical Winter Lights Houston. It's in Lamarck Gulf Greyhound Park. Curt, yesterday redropped the video of the Hot Dog Chronicles. Did y'all see that one where we're on the side of the road? I was just going to Subway trying to get a lunch, and that dude all of a sudden is like, is it called basking, or I don't know what it is, playing guitar on the side of the road like, hey, HEA Radio, trying to get likes. So we're about to have a good time. Hello, how's it going? My name is Gardy.
Leslie.
Leslie.
Nice to meet you.
You guys are gonna be.
Good to see you again.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm so excited.
My name's
I'm gonna see if
I'm
there's
moving
any.
my- You're right.
I'm still basking in being able to judge the cook-off, the fajitas from the firefighters. From the firefighters. We talk about.
again.
Oh yeah, we talk about it all the time. Someone was like, "Well, they're having another one." I was like, "Well, we're pretty much already pros at it because we judged, the firefighter games with fajitas and some
What
other."
did you say?
Huh?
I just read this comment. I step out for 2 seconds and somebody says Pastor may need to start drug testing. What did you say?
I don't remember.
Dang. That's funny.
Wow. So we're excited today. There's a lot of people hanging out with us, but Colleen Merritt from the city of Lamarck, she's coming in next, and we're going to be giving away 4 tickets to the Magical Winter Lights. Have y'all been to that yet?
Not yet.
Have y'all been before?
Well, I went last year, but I could never get through the traffic.
Oh
So-
no.
Yeah. Haven't seen it.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's really fun. We went last year and had a great time. Curt was right. Well, you haven't been, but they have little there's huge dinosaurs, and then there's stuff for kids and I guess some adults where you can put $1 in or give it to the person, they start it, and you can ride like a dinosaur around. And there's some that are pretty fast, but it was actually a pretty fun time.
It looks fun.
Yeah, Curt almost got ran over by a little girl that was like, for some reason, her dinosaur was a lot faster than his.
Why is my dinosaurs always slow?
Well, she doesn't have the weight. Maybe like she's little.
Ooh.
She's
That's
little.
true. I like the way you
Dang.
think. You're
And
gonna
she's
fit in
little.
just fine around here.
This seems like they have a lot more this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see like more. Curt was like, did they have the carnival last year? And they did, but I think they repositioned it and they always add more. And so it's fresh. They keep the new stuff and then repositioning the carnival rides towards the street, I think was really smart because you can just see them going at night.
Mhm.
And then we haven't been this year yet, but my son's like, he's 6. When are we going? I want to go. He doesn't even ride half those rides, but
Mhm.
he wants to go. So that was really smart of them. Touche. Yeah. So how are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
I'm excited that y'all made time to hang out with us today.
Well, thank you
We're
for having
excited
us.
too.
Yeah. So what's going on? Like, what have y'all been up to?
Well, we've been through we're still working on Harvey. We did so
Mhm.
much during the Harvey piece, and then our agencies, and we were involved with, unfortunately, with the May 18th shootings
Right.
in Santa Fe. And now we're just in the main mode of campaigning
Mm-hmm.
to try to raise our goal to, one of the things that we're doing and kind of that we're really appreciated for y'all to let us come in is that we're trying to make a last push for donations to get our help meet our goal.
Okay. And what kind of goal do y'all usually go for?
It's about 2.5 million.
2.5 million. That's not that bad. Whenever sometimes people tell me money, at the end of the day, it's just money. There can always be more money. You're one idea away from, or one donor away, or one connection away, or somebody on here, can share this video. And I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not.
Right.
So that's really cool. I love hearing goals and just seeing how people knock them out.
Well, what did the best part about the way we do our business is that that goal is set by 60 volunteers.
Okay.
And we might get a question, or we could get a question of why did we donate to United Way? Why don't we just donate straight to the agency?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's 2 good reasons for that. One is those 60 volunteers are the one that look through all the applications. They're the ones who determine how much money these agencies need to receive from United Way.
Yeah.
Once they set that piece, they present that to the board of directors, and the board of directors, I've been doing this for 34 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And so the board of directors have never turned down the recommendation of the allocation panel because they do such a tremendous job.
Cool.
So we're able to tell the agencies, our 29 agencies, in June, you'll receive this much money for 2019, providing we make goal.
Okay.
As long as we make gold, they already know how much money they're going to receive.
Cool. So what agencies do y'all work with? Like that are, I don't know how many agencies?
29.
29. And what are a couple of them off the top of your head?
One is the Advocacy Center for Children of Galveston County. That is a organization that was formed many years ago by an attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, because these kids that either get physically or mentally abused, especially they may have to go through the school, they may have to go through the police, then they have to go through an interview with the DA, and they have to, these poor kids may have to do 6 or 7 different interviews for the same thing.
Right.
And so the Advocacy Center is they're set up to where a child can go in and have an interview by a professional, and then all these other entities that need to have that report can all watch it on a closed circuit TV.
Okay.
So that child only has to give that interview.
Instead of doing it boom, boom, boom.
Boom. That child
Yeah.
just give it to him one time without it reliving it over and over
Every
and over.
time.
Yeah.
So that's one that's really good.
That's cool.
And then we got the Family Service Center is an organization that provides any type of counseling.
Okay.
If you have a kid that has a behavioral problem, you can go to the Family Service Center. They can work with that child and work with the family. People may have some issues with their marriage. They can go there for counseling
Mhm.
and so forth. And the beauty part about the Family Service Center is I ask this question a lot of times when I make my presentation. I asked, if you had an issue, would you go to a nonprofit? And my answer every time is nobody says anything or raises their hand.
Yeah. We got 10 seconds and we can go on the FM as well. And we'll
Okay.
introduce, it's Leslie, right?
Yes.
Leslie. Okay. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And it is a beautiful day. And I'm excited because we got some guests in.
Yeah, we got the United Way of Galveston County in studio. You can find them by searching UWGCM and on Facebook and find out all the cool things that they are doing. Hey, if you're watching right now on our Facebook Live, or if you are just tuning in or you're listening over the FM, we have a 4-pack of tickets to the Magical Winter Lights of Houston, which is located right here in Lamar County. All you have to Lamar County.
I love it. We
Lamar,
should change the county.
Galveston County. All you have to do is like, share, and comment on this video, and you will win. We'll make that announcement on that winner here shortly.
Yeah, and so I'm excited about that. And earlier, Curt was saying if you're having trouble counting to 4, that he would demonstrate his abs. He's trying to get the last 2 to complete the 6-pack. He said, but so the 4-pack. So you can count them out now. Bum bum bum. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how many tickets. Make sure if you're watching on social media, like, share, comment, let us know what you have going on today. If you've been and ask any questions. So we have Leslie, we have Chris in studio again. Last time he was in with Mr. Rubio talking about the firefighter games, and that was a fun time. So how are you guys doing today?
We're doing great.
Doing
Thank
great.
y'all for having us.
Yeah, I'm excited that y'all are back, and we've been talking a little bit, off of the FM, but on our social media streams about everything that y'all have going on. And y'all been busy. So what's been going on since the firefighter game? Since we spoke last, what have y'all been up to?
Well, after the firefighters games, that was also the same day that unfortunately we had the tragedy in Santa Fe with the shooting. There was a lot of discussion about the firefighters game. Should we go ahead and have it? And the decision was made by Chief Zacco, Mayor Dahl, and myself. As we talked about this, we have an antique fire truck show, and there we had 2 or 3 people that come from a long distance to bring their fire trucks there. So we talked about that. We decided to go ahead and go on with the games. But the decision was made is all the proceeds from the firefighter games normally come to United Way Galveston County mainland.
Mm-hmm.
But the decision was made that any money and all monies that were raised through this firefighter games, we would make that donation to the Santa Fe Foundation for the Victims Relief Fund.
That had to be an easy decision.
That was an easy decision.
Yeah.
And so fortunately with that and all the hard work, and of course, a little bit about it since you got to judge, a barbecue.
Yeah, I did. I was there.
We are now
Thank you for that opportunity.
experts. So next time you got to look our way. First, we shouldn't have to weasel our way in it. It
Get
should be like,
priority status.
you know what? We need these guys. We need them.
No, we are thankful that you let us do that. And whenever we were in there, that was our first time, so we didn't know anything. So people were like, "No talk." Like, why are y'all talking? We're like, "What? We didn't know anything." They were, by the book, serious, this and that. I was, but I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to next year.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you.
Yeah.
But because of those, the firefighters game and everybody participated, we were able to give a check for $20,000.
Wow.
To the Santa Fe Foundation.
Yeah.
And then as we went through our allocation process and all that, and God forbid we had Hurricane Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
We were very fortunate because of our supporters and our donors that when Harvey hit our area on August the 27th, I was able on August the 31st to put $500,000 out in the community.
Wow.
Just to really start helping people with their needs and the devastation they've went through. And as of today, and we're still working on Hurricane Harvey, but as of today, we've been very fortunate. We put out $1.7 million.
Wow.
Just for hurricane relief. So we've been very busy. Leslie's still very busy. She's the one that heads up the unmet needs part of it. And that's what she's doing right now is to help people. Some people have got their homes. Some people are not back in their homes yet.
Yeah.
But as they're rebuilding their homes and those type of things, they've had to exhaust almost all their resources.
Yeah.
Just to get back in their houses.
Yeah. We meet people every day, and it is surprising because there are people that are not back in their homes, and these are people that do so much for the community as it is, and they're still doing it. So like we saw Grandmaster Garza from Al Garza's Premier Martial Arts. He just got back into his house maybe weeks ago, like a month ago. Yeah. And then Concetta Maceo from Maceo's down in Galveston. She gives back to the community so much, running the restaurant, didn't miss a beat. She's still not back in her house. These are people that, give back, and they're focusing on, hey, I got to keep going, doing what we're going to do. And I'll get back in there eventually. But there's still a lot of people, and it's easy for us to forget as we get further away. But there's people that still need help.
Yeah, we've actually had a few of our volunteers that have helped me help, clients. And then in speaking to them, they tell me, hey, I just got back into my home. So the volunteer becomes the client themselves.
Wow. Yeah. So we acted as a relief center for the 3 weeks after. Mm-hmm. And there was people up here volunteering, and their house got flooded as well. There was well, there's nothing I can do at this point, or I'd rather be helping. So you never want to see something like that happen, but it really does show you, people want to help. People are good, and that's what we should strive for all the time. And I'm excited that y'all are here today. Curt, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm really excited too. One of the things that just for Christmas time, there's so many families that are in the area that could use some help. Can you kind of talk about what you guys do to help people during the holiday season?
So right now what we're working on is we've been doing it since Hurricane Harvey, but part of the unmet needs challenge that I've had to address is even if, when religious groups are done helping to rebuild people's homes, they're still on the floor.
Yeah.
And so, like Chris said, they've exhausted all their options. And so fortunately, with some grant funding that we've received, we were able to, as of today, we've put furniture in 415 homes in Galveston County. And I'm hoping that with the funding that we have, we'll go probably for about another 9 months.
Yeah.
And my goal is about 700 families. But, this is dining tables, bedroom sets, sofas.
That's awesome.
The standard, things that you need to live. And I think my youngest client has been about 2 months old, and my oldest has been about 104. So
wow.
Yeah. And there's been times we've left the home and the kids are in their beds asleep before we even pack up and leave. Which is a great feeling.
Speaking of furniture, I have to give a shout out to Furniture Zone, which is a local furniture store here in Dickinson, Texas. It's Stephanie Kovich. She owns that. Her and her family run it, but they're doing something right now where they're going to outfit somebody's entire house, so they opened it up for nomination. Hey, do you know somebody? And there was a bunch of applicants, and they're going to be doing that, I believe, next week. So I'm excited. I'm hoping that me and Curt can be there. We plan on it if they'll allow us to be there. But it's it's United Way. It's people giving, and normal people and business owners like Stephanie out there that are making a difference, and we have to work together, in every way possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's the giving season, and people
Mhm.
like to give to those that they love, but there's also a lot of people that like to give to those that they don't know.
Yeah.
And so, what better time to give back to the community now? We have a goal right now that we're trying to reach, and we're hoping that some people that are listening would be willing to step up. $1 a month, $10
Yeah.
a month, whatever they're able to help out with.
So if somebody did want to, look into how they can help you all, how would they do that? Like, where do they go to find out information?
So they can go to our Facebook page, or they can go to our website, which is uwgcm.org. We have links where they can go to PayPal and make a donation, and they can have reoccurring payments if they would like, or if they want to just call into our office. There's several different ways that they can give.
Okay. And y'all have a local office here, right?
Yes. So the phone number to our local office is 409-948-4211.
Cool. All right. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11 a.m. We're talking to Chris. We're talking to Leslie from our local United Way office right here, down the street, learning about everything that they've been doing this year. We were fortunate to have Chris in, whenever the firefighter games were happening earlier this year, and there's a lot of stuff coming on. And it seems like when was that? The firefighter games?
May 18th and 19th.
I can't believe that it's already been, made and now that this year has kind of flown by. And I know y'all are busy. How long have you been working with United Way?
This is my 34th year.
34 years.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And 22 of those 34 were volunteers.
Yeah.
I was a volunteer.
That's cool. So what's coming up next? We were talking a little bit about this on our social media links, but not on the FM. So, right now we're almost at the end of 2018 and 2019. Like, are there goals with the United Way? What do we need to do?
What we're doing right now is that's what we're working on right now is complete our goal. We have a goal of $2.5 million.
And that's a local goal.
That's our local goal.
Okay.
Because everybody needs to remember all United Ways are totally independent.
Okay.
So anybody that makes a pledge or donates to our United Way, your dollars stay right here in Galveston County. They do not leave.
Okay.
And another thing that people need to know is that a lot of people want to know is how much of my dollar really goes into the community. I can proudly say that 91.5 cents out of every dollar goes right back in the community. And we operate our United Way on an 8.5 overhead cost.
Wow, that's awesome.
We're very proud of that accomplishment. And we're very proud that we have 29 partnering agencies that provide a program.
Mm-hmm.
There's a program, but inside one of those 29 agencies that cover just about any need that anybody would need.
So there's 29 local agencies that y'all work with that whenever they need funding. And I mean, are y'all open to accepting more? Like, how does that work? If somebody has is it nonprofits y'all work with specifically?
All nonprofits. They all have to be a 501c3.
Okay.
They have to be in operations more than a minimum of 2 years before they can even be considered to be an agency.
Yeah.
And then the other part about that is that one of the things about giving to United Way is the only nonprofit organization that corporate America allows payroll deduction for.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is accountability.
Okay.
So I'll check these agencies all year long to make sure they're spending your dollars the way they're supposed to be spent, and they're helping the people that we need to help.
Okay.
So we also have a program set up for our basic needs agencies. These are the folks that give help with rent, utilities, and food.
Mm-hmm.
These agencies all use the same database. And so if someone went to one of our agencies and got some help, and that person wanted to get in their car and go to one of these other agencies, one of our other agencies, and ask for that same help, as soon as they put their name in the computer, it just tells them everything they just got from the other agency.
That's cool.
So we really want to help those people in need. We just don't want to continue helping people that abuse the system.
Yeah. We working here at KHEA, being where we're at, we get messages, pretty often of people that are like, hey, can I get some help doing this and this? And every time that we can, we try and help, but at the end of the day, it's me and Curt. And so we like to partner and just know the right places where we can send people. Workforce Solutions in Texas City, people are like, hey, I'm looking for a job. I'm looking to get some training or help with that. And that's been a huge blessing for us to be able to point people there, and they do a lot too. Mm-hmm. And so if, we'd love to get like a list of those agencies and then be able to have that appropriate contact or email, phone number, location, we can send them to y'all. Is that would that be okay?
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And the good thing about them being United Way agencies is that they know that they can rely on each other
Mhm.
to collaborate in some way. So if there's, if they're meeting with a client and they see that there's additional needs than what they initially thought,
Yeah.
they can reach out to the other agencies and work with them.
Cool. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM right now. It is 9:20 a.m. We're going to take a quick break. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11 a.m. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to Leslie. We're talking to Chris from our local United Way right here in Galveston County. We're also going to be giving away a family 4-pack of tickets, and you don't even have to take your family. We're talking about that earlier. You could take your friends. I don't know. Use them for whatever.
Us.
We also discussed that.
We could just use the 4 tickets right here.
1, 2, 3,
4.
Leslie hasn't been yet,
I
and Chris, he's been before. We've been. We
We couldn't take the tickets. We're definitely giving them away to you. All you have to do is like, share, and comment on this live video on our Facebook page. If you haven't done so already,
It's easy.
go create a Facebook page.
Easy.
Like KHEA Radio. Share this video out. Like the video and then comment on it, and you have a chance to win. We haven't decided. I took off the 11 o'clock announcement.
Okay.
I feel like we need to talk about when we're going to give away the tickets.
I think tomorrow morning, first thing, maybe after 30 minutes in the show or something.
I think it'd be cool to do kind of like we did with the Houston Texans tickets.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
That
fun.
might be fun.
From my house. Does it have to be from? Do you just want to come to my house again? What's going on?
I do want to come to your house again. I never get invited over.
Yeah.
It's so awesome to have a Christmas tree and actually like a floor. And I don't have that at my place.
Coming up next is Danny Goki. Christmas is here on KHEA Radio.
So why do you not have floors?
He's just
I'm
kidding.
just
He's just
kidding.
Okay, I
I'm
was
being
like-
facetious.
Did your house flood?
No.
No.
He did just move, though.
I did just move apartments.
He moves more than anybody that I know, but he in the same complex. So he's lived in the same complex
Okay.
off and on for how long? Like 2 years? And how many different units have you had in 3 years? Like 4.
Yeah.
I think he's had 4 units in 3 years. And in between those years, he actually moved somewhere else. Right?
Do you tear them up or what?
He said he just does it so he doesn't have to clean them.
Oh, do you know it's easier to clean than pack? So
Hey, one of the other things that we're doing at United Way that we didn't talk about is that since we moved into our new facility in January of 2017, one of my biggest things is we got to do whatever we can to help break the cycle of poverty. And to do so, we have a lot of people that go for help. After our case managers for these different agencies talk to folks, they find out technically there's really no reason why these people shouldn't be working.
Yeah.
And so to do so, people want to know, why can't you get a job? Well, I don't have a skill. I don't know how to do an interview. I don't know how to write a resume and all those things. Because of our new facility, we have classes set up to assist people to do all those things necessary to learn and what they need to do to get a job. And all those classes are free.
Yeah.
And we have those set up periodically. One particular program that we have that I can tell you a truly success story from is that we partnered with Fluor Corporation. And Fluor Corporation has a mini plant set up in Pasadena where if a person wants to learn a craft like pipe fitting, electrical instrumentation, millwright, we have a program set up for that someone can go there for 12 weeks. They got to commit for 40 hours a week. But at the end of that 12 weeks, they'll get their first and second phases from the NCCR, and that will give them the advantage of going into one of these plants or a contractor, and they already have some experience of being one of those crafts.
That's awesome.
As of today, we've had 50 people that have completely graduated from that course.
Mm-hmm.
Those 50 people today are making $20 or more an hour, the majority of them in the $30 range.
Yeah, that's great.
These are people that were either working minimum wage or they had no job.
Not working at all.
we had one gentleman who was homeless and was staying at one of our shelters, and reached out to
One of the
me.
agencies?
Yeah.
Shelter? Okay, cool.
Reached out to me one day and I asked him, I said, what do you need? And he said, I just want to get back to work. I'm tired of living this lifestyle. He went through the program. He graduated. He's employed now and he's probably making more than the two of us. So, you know, within 12 weeks, his life was transformed dramatically. Yeah.
And anybody that knows of someone that might be interested in that, we have a program tonight at 6:30 at our office. If anybody wants to learn about the program, the floor folks will be there and they can learn all about the program. They can even sign up for it for the January class.
Wow. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've talked to people before, and there is that, you know, yes, getting rid. I don't know, is it a mentality, like a poverty mentality? You know, this is the way, you know, I want to live. But there is something better. You know, sometimes people just don't know. So it's like, I guess, like the education, and then this is how, you know, and then you just got to do it.
A lot of them, that's how they were raised, right? That's what they witnessed their childhood of their parents using the system. And so there is a way out. You know, there's a different way of doing things. So
Cool.
My thing is that we've done a tremendous job as a society of enabling people. We've done a very poor job at society of teaching people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of our goals at United Way Galveston County Mainland, is to provide those education pieces to help people have a better life.
Yeah. So let me see. I know there's a couple people asking. Someone. So yes, the United Way does partner with local nonprofits to be considered. I guess you apply, but you have to have been around for at least 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to, what else? What are the other requirements?
They fill out the application, and there's the whole process of that. There's financials. They got to give how many people attend their board meetings. You just name it. And then we have about 14 different documents that they have to also submit. The majority of the time, we get calls almost on a daily basis about agencies that want to become a United Way agency. But when they really truly learn the accountability piece, they have to be to us to get that funding. Most of the time we never hear back from them again.
Yeah.
they also have to have a local advisory board. That's a big one.
Okay.
For the national organizations,
I got you.
they got to have an advisory board.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. We meet a lot of people who do some nonprofits, so that could be an option for some of them if they meet the requirements. You know, why not? You got your stuff together, pop it over. You get some work with some other local nonprofits as well.
And if they go to our website, I'm trying to remember where on the website it is, but there's a place where it'll give you all of the eligibility requirements of what they must meet.
Okay.
So if they're interested, they should look that over. And then if they feel like they can meet those criteria, then they just need to contact our office.
Cool. And is there like a number that y'all wouldn't, and not a phone number, like so y'all have 29 agencies. Do y'all look to like, hey, we're going to pick one this year? Or is it just kind of like, y'all, is there anything like that or not really?
It just varies. It depends on what applications we get, because one of the things we also try to do is we do not try to have duplications of services.
Yeah, two people that do
the same thing.
Right.
And so we watch that very closely. This year, things have been pretty tight. That's why we're having a major push right now just to make our goal to support the 29 we have. Chances are this year we probably won't be adding any new agencies because of basically depending on the funding.
I got you. So you had mentioned a shelter earlier. Like how many are there a lot of shelters available around here or not really?
No, not really. One of the things that we do, we have the Salvation Army has a shelter on the island. We have a lot of the police departments here on the mainland. They have somebody, they're homeless, but at the same time, they don't need to go to jail.
Right.
So a lot of times they'll take them to Galveston to the shelter.
Yeah. Nice. So is that something we need more of?
Oh, yeah, we need more shelters.
Isn't there a couple that we've talked to, like
we've talked
the one in Galveston?
Well, yeah, the one in the Galveston that they were. Well, that's one that's for ladies, so they can house 6. So I'm not sure, but it was focusing on ladies who got out of jail and they're trying to get back into.
There's several of those that are around. Just the Salvation Army and the Teen Health Center, the Children's Center has also a family shelter on the island also, and they take people from all over the county to the family shelter, and they stay full quite a bit. I would love to be able to see a family shelter here on the mainland.
Yeah.
That's one I'm extremely open to. The other thing that I would love to be able to see is that we're truly looking for a nonprofit daycare for kids. Because we got a lot of single parents, single mothers that are out there trying to find a job, but they can't afford to have a babysitter or have their, and we're looking for a nonprofit that works on a sliding scale and that type of thing. So, shelter, a daycare center, those two right now are a high priority that's a real need in our county.
Wow.
And we also have Resource and Crisis Center for the women or in their family who are going through domestic violence. That's a really good resource for them. They're in Galveston as well.
Okay. And I mean, I know to start a nonprofit, it's a lot of paperwork. It takes some money, and you have to either like get someone to do it, or you have to be, you know what you're doing. Maybe started one before. So would it, like, for these ideas, would it, whenever if somebody was like, hey, I think I could do that, like, what's the best way for them to do it themselves, or find like-minded people, or go pitch to an organization like, we should start this? Because I mean, a normal person can do this, right? Or like, what's
I
the
would
best
say
way?
a good starting point is find an organization that mirrors kind of what you're wanting to do and get on the board or get involved some way to see if that is something that is, sustainable, if that's something that you're able to do.
So like the one in Galveston, like, hey, there's one in Galveston. Let me see how I can do this and potentially move it over here. No.
Right.
Okay.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
The wheel's out there. So it just depends on how somebody wants to do that. And what I tell you, for people to become a United Way agency, the main reason that we don't have that many people that end up being an agency is because they don't want the accountability piece. Because I watch those dollars 365 days a year.
Yeah.
And I just got to make sure, we've had agencies. We had an agency that we had to take the funding away from them 3 years back. And it's just because they wasn't funding like they were supposed to.
Yeah.
And I caught it, wouldn't talk to their board. We did everything else, and we had no choice but to not fund them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because my responsibility is our donors' dollars, not to the agency. It's our donor dollars that I'm responsible
That's
for.
important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's one reason that Charity Tracker, he was talking about the software, it's really helpful because they turn in quarterly reports, and then you can check those by how many clients they're actually entering in Charity Tracker.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's how the organization got kind of in trouble in the past, is what they were claiming they were doing wasn't true, and he caught that. So.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I remember United Way growing up, at least in my hometown in Nebraska, they always had the meter. They had like a sign in downtown, and it would fill up.
The thermometer.
The thermometer. Yeah, that's what it was. Have you guys done that recently, or you guys still do that? Is that new?
We have the thermometers, but the majority of the thermometers, but I'm glad you really brought that up, because that now that we have an electric board out there, we could do that very easily and set that up.
Just on the screen.
Yeah.
A screen. There.
That's funny. Yeah, they had like little goals, and they would fill it with red. And so when they got to that next goal, you could see that they put up a new little sticker, I guess.
That's cool.
That's good. Fun. Thank you so much for bringing back up. We'll get that taken care of.
Kurt's like,
hey, can you put like my name, like the Casper monitor, the Casper meter, the Casper thermometer?
Give you credit. Well, hopefully the viewers that are listening today can help us. Our kind of push right now is to live united for the holidays. And so we're really hoping that, right now we have about 300 of the 5,000 that we're looking for signed up. And so we're hoping that someone can, $1, $5, $10, whatever they're able to do. And so that'll help get that thermometer up to the level that we need to.
Cool. And I mean, is there a preference? Like, I probably not, but I'm just thinking, because somebody can make like reoccurring.
Yeah.
Like absolutely. If they want to do, I can 10, 15, I won't get coffee, 2 times a week or something like that.
Right.
And I'll send $20, a month, and I can do that for an entire year, or do a one-time thing.
Absolutely.
Whatever. And it's a good time. You hear it, and it's true. It's better to give than to receive. And it's a giving time. And, being a kid, you always think of like, oh, what am I going to get for Christmas? But then as you grow up, you understand that, hey, it brings you joy, like to be able to help
It does.
and be in a position where you can help.
And I feel like it gets contagious, right? We've all been at that drive-through where someone has gifted us and you want to gift the person behind you. That's kind of the same concept here, is that we're hoping that more and more people will continue to give. And then as we get closer to that goal, people will want to kick in to help us get over that thresh.
Yeah.
One of the things that I tell people a lot of times in my presentations, that when they give whatever they decide to give to United Way, I can tell you there's a person saying a prayer for that person every night because they're so thankful they were helped.
Yeah.
And they can only be helped by that person that made that donation. So that person, I guarantee you, there's somebody praying for them every night for their generosity.
That's awesome. It's very cool. And I don't know. This is cool to be able to, because even, you mentioned the gentleman who went through that class, and these people that weren't previously able to work maybe minimum wage or weren't working at all. Now, all of a sudden, those are people who can pay it forward, pay into the system, in general. And then now I can give the United Way. It helped me through a hard time and pay it forward. Curt, I feel like, are you the person at the line whenever like somebody pays for the drink in front of you, you're like, sweet. You like looks behind me. He's like, how much is it? Nah, I'm good. And then you take.
I don't even look behind me and ask. I just take off.
You just like cover all your mirrors. Like, I'm not even looking. Wow.
I was gonna say, like, do you have to be obligated to pay for the person behind you, or you're like, oh, Merry Christmas?
No, you don't. You don't have to. But
okay, good.
I mean, if you can, if you're in a, maybe
I don't go to Starbucks enough, I guess, because I did have that happen one time
at Starbucks.
At Starbucks, I was standing there and some lady just like cut me off. Like I was going to pay,
got it.
and then she's like, "I got it," and I was like, "Awesome."
Okay.
I heard a motivational speaker recently, and they said you don't have to do anything, you get to.
Yeah.
So
who was the speaker?
it was the lead. No, it was
Don't
that.
talk
It was
about
the
my
lead drummer
homie.
for Pink. He was at a
Okay.
United Way event. I cannot
cool.
remember his name, but he's her drummer,
Okay.
and he's a activational speaker, not a motivational speaker. So he says you don't have to do anything, you get to do this. So
That's true.
Either you become a slave to someone else's idea.
I turned the mic off. I'm a big fan of a couple of speakers.
Cordone
and-
was the one. He's like,
and we're back. Chris,
he doesn't
put
like
some
me
res-
talking back.
No. Yeah, I want to meet him one day. What's up, Leanne? What's up, everybody? Folks that are hanging out with us. We're talking to Chris and Leslie from the United Way, and we got 30 seconds left. We'll go back on the FM, keep it going, and talk about everything that they have going on, how you can help, and also maybe a little bit about Magical Winter Lights.
Yeah, so right now, if you are listening, all you have to do is like, share, and comment on this video, and you have a chance
Easy.
to win it.
Easy. So we got 10 seconds. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have the United Way, our local United Way in studio. We have Chris and Leslie hanging out, talking about all the stuff they have going on and the goals they have for next year. And it's really cool to hear. But how are y'all doing today?
We're doing great.
Great.
Good morning. Thank you guys for coming in. I do want to say, how was the weather when y'all came in? I had been here for a little bit, and it's been kind of crazy lately. Is it okay out there?
It's great.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
nice.
day.
It's going to be beautiful all the way through the weekend.
I hope so. We have an event going on Sunday.
It looks like it's 65 and partly cloudy. So I think that's going to be a good day
It's good
for
enough.
us. That's
Good
good
enough
enough
for
for
us.
us. Great. Fantastic.
So on Sunday, Abundant Life, they do something every Christmas season where all the kids in attendance will either get like a bicycle or something age appropriate. So it doesn't matter if you've been here a million times, or it's your first time, or I don't know, and you never come back again. But, all the kids are going to be able to get a present and leave with something. So we're excited to be able to do that. Also, all the first-time families will receive a Christmas ham. So they'll have a ham. They can take it. And we're actually going to have a gentleman outside 3BQ. Perry Brooks, he has a food truck. He said, hey, if those people, if they want to have it smoked, maybe I could take it and I'll smoke it for them for free, just to be able to give back if they don't want to cook it. And then they can be able to pick it up and do some other stuff. So we're going to have some bounce houses for after the service, and we're going to have some vendors and do some cool stuff. We're trying to see if we could get somebody to sponsor snow, because we see that like there's like snow. We're like, man, how cool would that be? Like the kids walk out and there's snow, but we kind of thought of the idea late. And I don't even know what it entails. So, but hopefully next year, maybe, I don't know, in the middle of the summer.
I could just get some of the ice from Buc-ee's and put it through like a fan. It's snowing.
Sonic ice.
Bam.
Yeah.
Why did it hit me in the head?
Yeah. But yeah, we're excited to do that. So that's going to be Sunday. If you want to come, you can come at around 9 or 9:30. You can register. Make sure you register so your child or anybody can get a gift.
Yeah, it's free to get that gift. All you have to do is be here at 9:00 a.m. 601 Delaney Road, Abundant Life Christian Center. If you have a kid between the ages of 0 and 12, we are giving you some sort of gift, whether that's a bike. We got 75 bikes to give away. We got
And I think
scooters.
we're going to be getting more.
We're going to keep getting more. So if you are interested in getting a gift for your kid, come to Abundant Life Christian Center, register. They walk away with a gift. And then they can go to the Jingle Jangle Market, which is taking place from 12 to 2, sponsored by KHEA Radio. We're having a busy day on Sunday.
Yeah. And Abundant Life will do these things where, whether it's turkeys or Thanksgiving. And I always hope, and it sounds weird, but I always hope that we run out. And if we run out, we'll say, hey, here's like a voucher. We'll make sure you get one. But that's a good thing, because then we're able to effectively bless and make sure that a lot of people, get what they came for. But that's exciting to be able to do that, with and for the community. So, Chris, you have a lot of stuff going on. 34 years you've been, with the United Way, making it happen here locally. And I'm sure you've had a lot of stories and seen some success stories and things that have happened. Would you mind sharing one? I know we talked a little bit about one earlier. Maybe you could share that one on the FM or share something that you have seen happen in the past 34 years.
Well, one of the things I'm really excited about is that when I was asked to be the chief solicitor for United Way when I was working at Amoco, I originally said no. And then my manager really wanted me to do it. So I told him I'd give him an answer in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So in those 2 weeks, I went and visited, or I talked to every executive director for all the agencies that were under umbrella. And then I came back and told him I had one more thing I needed to do. And he said, what's that? I said, I need a Greyhound bus for a week. Back then, we had 605 hourly employees in the plant. And that week, everybody that was working that week, I took them on a half-a-day tour so they could go see some of the agencies firsthand.
Yeah.
And what was really ironic about that, back in the day, we used to have the Tech City Day Nursery, and we went there. And some of these guys in the maintenance department, they think they're bad to the bone and all that stuff, and they're tough and all that. But we went into the day nursery, and back then, most of the kids there came from CPS. So truly, that was the only time they really got love and affection, was while they were there. Well, these big guys walked in there, and those kids are so happy to see folks. So when they jump up the little ones and they grab a hold of their legs when they get ready to leave and don't want them to leave and all that. Well, because of that, we've had people that couldn't help but shed a tear.
Yeah.
And then we had it is that the maintenance department was the lowest givers in the plant at the time. We went from the bottom to the top because they actually got to go out and see what their dollars really did.
Wow.
So that's one story there. I have a story from hospice where a young girl went to their summer camp and he lost her parents by murder-suicide. And they brought her to the camp, and she didn't want to have anything to do with anybody. She was really by herself. So in that week, they were able to take that child and help work with that child. And so by the end of that week, that child was being active and being part and attached to everything. So it's the little small things that happen to people that really make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Hey, we got a quick question here on our Facebook Live feed. If you do have a question for the United Way, you can ask it right here on the Facebook page or give us a call at 346-704-1806.
Or text that number too. It's easy as well.
Yeah, that's 346-704-1806. This is from Rena. She says, where can families go last minute if their circumstances have changed recently with older kids? My son is in high school and turning 18 next week, and having surgery next week too. I lost my job last week. I know most places don't help older kids or help people so late. Do you guys do anything like that could help them?
Yeah, an agency that would be able to help.
Here's what we need to do. First of all, we need to know what city they live in. Okay. And I'll just run through it right quick. So if someone lives in Texas City and they have this issue, they need to call the Catholic Charities in Texas City or Salvation Army in Texas City. If someone in Hitchcock has this issue, they call Hitchcock Family Service, Hitchcock Family Welfare. People in Santa Fe or Santa Fe School District need to call Santa Fe Family Services. Someone lives in the Dickinson Independent School District, they call MI Lewis. If someone lives in the Clear Creek ISD or Friendswood ISD, they need to call Interfaith Caring Ministry in Lick City. That's the first place to start.
We've had Interfaith in, and we talked about some of the stuff that they do, and not even thinking about it, we're like, oh, where y'all located? They're like, well, we can't really say. We can't say, because of the stuff that we do. And I was like, man, I'm fortunate to never even have thought about something like that, and they do a lot of great stuff. So
and then they can also make sure if they don't get any satisfaction help, they need to call our office 409-948-4211, and we'll see what we can do to help also.
Yeah. Is there on your website or the social media page, like all that information you said, is there like a place where they can see like, hey, this is where I am. This is who I get a hold of.
We have that on there. They can also go and push the link for agencies. All of our agencies will pop up. They can hit that agency. It tells who the director is, phone numbers, address, and a paragraph of everything, a scenario of what they do.
Okay.
So they can actually go visit all 29 agencies.
Yeah. So they if they Google, United Way, Galveston County, that y'all would come up.
Right. United Way, Galveston County, Mainland.
Mainland. Okay, cool. So go check that out.
UWGCM.
Very good.
.org. Yeah.
Good job.
United Way, Galveston County.
Right now it's 9:46. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, you want to share a story, let us know what you have going on. We're streaming live on our YouTube page, which is KHEA Radio. Search that on there. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We like to stream live every day and share videos on there as well.
I think that's the best way. Like if you're trying to watch at work and your boss is like, nah, you can't watch on work, or Facebook might be blocked, you can actually watch on YouTube. So tell people like, hey, Facebook is blocked and you can't watch this on Facebook. Go get a YouTube account. And it's easy because if you have Gmail,
you have a YouTube.
You have YouTube account, so you can watch. You don't even need to have an account in order to watch.
Right.
Like you can just go and search KHEA Radio
just
every morning.
Subscribe.
But if you want to subscribe to KHEA and know every time we go live, we do announce our giveaway videos early on YouTube, so you can actually kind of get a head start before everybody else and know what's coming up for our giveaways.
Yeah, and we got an answer. She said in the Clear Creek ISD, and she said she heard Interfaith. So thank you as well. So yeah, if you live in that Leak City area, and I guess that's what they said. If you were in CCISD, and that's interesting how that works, and it makes sense because there are places for each cities and the areas, right?
Well, what they did is when our United Way started as a community chest 64 years ago, the guys that formed the community chest tried to decide on what was the best way for them to make sure they covered the county.
Yeah.
And the best way for them to cover the county was through school districts. That's why we have a basic needs agency in every school district.
Okay, cool. And the basic needs, Leslie, is that?
No, that's unmet
needs. Okay. Yeah. So what's going on, with unmet needs? So is this people still from Harvey and just from life situations in general?
Yeah. So it's people who were impacted one way or another by Harvey. And we've partnered with an organization called High Sox for Hope. So if you're a Yankees fan, David Robertson was with the Yankees. I think he's a free agent now. But they specialize in after storms, getting people back into their home. And so for very minimum amount of money, they're able to furnish an entire household of, with furniture. And so even myself going to companies and asking for wholesale prices, she beats them by far.
Wow.
So we've partnered with them, and we've done about 415 houses currently as of today. And those people were the most vulnerable. You're elderly, you're disabled, young children. And so they're back in their home, they're in their beds, they have a place to eat together as a family at the end of the day and to have some family time. So we've been very involved with that this last year, and we're hoping to continue and until the money runs out.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess this is a weird question, but so there's still people that have been affected by Harvey and still are not back in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we know, like when are the majority, like when will there not be people that are left out, that are going to be back in a normal situation? Like, is there an estimate?
Well, I think with Ike, it was 8-9 years. So
Mhm.
it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
It's going to take some
See,
time.
a lot of the state funding and stuff just really rolled out about for funding people to have their houses redone.
Yeah.
So a lot of that just now come to play.
Right.
And so it's going to take a while for that to happen. In March of 2018, they did the last ICAO.
Wow.
That's almost 10 years.
Yeah. So if okay, let's say somebody got help from another organization or from like local people, is it still, could they still like apply from somebody to be able, like, hey, I'm still not making my house, can I get help, from one of the agencies with United Way? Can they?
Absolutely. So if it's not furniture related, if they're still struggling one way or another,
Mhm.
and it's related to Harvey, depending on what school district they live in, I would have them go to that organization to ask for help. And if it is a furniture need, then they can contact our office and ask for me specifically. And so we've got a list going, and High Stocks for Help will bring in their volunteers, and they're doing home deliveries. It's not like we knock on your door and here's your furniture. They
Yeah.
actually go in and set up the furniture and make the beds, and they want to make sure that the families have one less thing that they have to worry about before the holidays.
Yeah. And then, moving it in, setting it up, and it's just like, whoa, what did I get myself into? Yeah. But no, that's totally understandable. Right now it's 9:51. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. If you're tuning in for the first time for Kickstart, thank you for joining us. We're on 8:30 to 11 a.m. every weekday, Monday through Friday. We like to bring in guests, spotlight, and partner with organizations like the United Way and share what they have going on and how me and you and everybody can help, because that's what it takes. It's a community, and we have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, I really like how, there's so much that we can do in the community. And I just, was thinking in my head.
Here we go.
Oh, you ready for this? Okay, so I just commented, someone said, I love this giveaway. Okay. And we love giving away things, right?
That's true.
But what is the one thing that we've always wanted to give away that we haven't been able to yet?
A car.
Right.
Yeah.
So what if we sponsored with United Way and we're able to bless people with a brand new vehicle?
Is that something that y'all have been able to do in the past? Like where if somebody, flooded cars or, hey, I don't have transportation, is that something? Or would that be like a new initiative?
That would be a new initiative, and we've never done anything as far as big with, especially about a car. I mean, I know Mitchell Dale with McRee Ford has helped some people with that.
Yeah,
we also, someone can call us if they do need a car. We have a place that their main headquarters are in Dallas, but they can help them as far as getting a loan or whatever his case may be to do that. So they can give us a call and we'll put them in contact with people.
Okay, that's cool. We've gone to not every dealership, but let's just say most of them, and been like, hey, what's up? I'm Gardy and Curt. This is what we want to do. We want to bless some people. How cool would that be? Because we know that would be, in a business, they love to give back, but it's just trying to find it and talk to the owner or the GM or whoever would make the decision to pull the trigger to say, hey, yeah, you can do this.
So they just said they would give us a car to give away, right? United
That's not
Way?
the way that. No.
Oh, I don't think we said that.
Oh, I heard it.
He's going to go back and play. No,
I'm going to splice it up, cut it up and be like, we will give away a car with United Way.
Leslie said it
heard
right
it.
Right
we
there.
heard it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what the deal is about that is that here's another way of looking at that. No matter what the car is, even if you give someone a decent used car, you're going to be in the $10,000 range up, right?
Right.
And it really helps that one individual. And the way we look at it and what we try to do to maximize our dollars, I can probably take that $10,000 and I'll be able to help 200 people.
Mm-hmm.
Feed them food, stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's what we really got to look at is how we put our dollars out and how we maximize our dollars to make sure we maximize as many people as we can. Our 29 agencies so far, what looks like we'll do this year will help about 191,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So that's another thing we do with our dollars is to make sure we maximize that dollar, stretch it as far as we can. For an example, if someone gives us $1, we get food for someone from the Galveston County Food Bank. They can feed a family of 4, one meal for $1.
Yeah, that's cool. We did some stuff with the Moore Memorial Public Library in Texas City, and we teamed up with Chef's Table Charities and a bunch of organizations, Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure, and it was a lot of food. We got a lot of food, and they were able to get it into the food bank because they do a lot.
I think it was 1,400 pounds of food.
Yeah, we were excited about it, and we're like, hey, yeah, and we want to keep doing stuff like that in the future, and partnering with the food bank, the library, and United Way, and anybody else that we can. So.
Well, one way that some students can get involved, we have the Student United Way Club. We have one at Texas City High School. We have one now in Santa Fe, and we have one at Clear Springs High School. And they do Hunger Games where they do a food drive, and they will work with the food bank. And so they'll collect thousands of pounds of food, and then they turn that over to the food bank. And that's ways that students can feel like they're getting involved and giving back to their community.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're just about out of time. Is there anything else y'all would like to share? Maybe the website one more time, the location, how somebody can get a hold of y'all.
Sure. So, we're pushing for the holiday season. We're really hoping that we can get some listeners that can help us get to the goal amount that we are striving for. They can do that by visiting our webpage, which is www.uwgcm.org, or they can visit us on Facebook, and they can also call our office at 409-948-4211. We have many ways that they can give.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us.
Thank
Thank
y'all,
you.
and we just want to make sure we wish everybody a very merry and blessed Christmas and a happy New Year.
Awesome.
And
Thank
we
you,
have
guys.
shirts for you.
What? I love it.
Live United shirt.
I love free shirts.
Me too.
I wear them all the time.
Wear it proudly. I probably have one on today. No, actually, I bought this one. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
I love free stuff in general. So.
Stay tuned, Facebook,
Here you
because we
go.
have the city
Kurt's-
of Lamarck.
Kurt's a
coming up
medium.
next.
Y'all have a medium?
Nah.
Medium.
They shrink though. They shrink.
No, that's what I wear a large. We both wear large.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Medium.
It was nice to meet you, Leslie.
Nice to meet you too.
Chris.
Good seeing y'all.
Thank you so
Good
much.
seeing you.
Thank y'all so much.
Get y'all the date so y'all have that be on the calendar for the.
Oh, so we're already good.
Y'all good?
We're good. We're already
I'm
signed
ready.
up to judge.
I'm ready.
Oh, good.
Now you
Thank
just
for the
gotta.
car. I mean,
Yeah, let us know if there's something else, if we can help with anything or whatever else. So yeah, definitely let us
Appreciate
know.
y'all. Thank y'all very
thank
much.
you.
All right. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
What's up, Maria? Maria, are you gonna win the 4-pack of Kurt's abs? We're giving away Kurt's abs today. A family 4-pack of Kurt's rock solid abs. Just kidding. We're not giving those away. Not that they're not there, but a 4-pack. Oh, show me that. Roll that beautiful bean footage. That KHEAradio.com shirt. KHEA. I love it.
If you want these shirts, how can people get them, Gardy?
If you want a shirt, you just ask me and I will say yes or no. Also, you can get one if you make a donation to KHEA Radio. Just a $15 donation, let us know and we'll get you a shirt. But anyways, we have Colleen Merritt.
We get one.
No.
I was so excited.
I thought we were getting.
Can we just like cross it
finally.
out and get some kind of
We
certificate?
never get an award.
No, y'all are gonna love it. It's show and tell though.
Oh, that's
I did bring a ton of goodies. That's the Guinness Book of World Record
yeah.
from our friends at
The crawfish
Crawfish
bash.
Bash.
We never get awards.
So
There you
I brought y'all koozies for all your guests. Anytime anybody wants to come in or your party or whatever.
We're
So
about to start the party right now.
And
I'm gonna
those are-
change my koozie out.
okay.
Look at all these.
These are all the koozies.
Yes, spread the love.
So this is how they.
They come packaged, yes.
That's what's up.
So they're reversible. The inside's camo.
Wait, you just carry a knife on you like that?
You don't?
I'm gonna walk away from you from now on.
City of Lamar koozie. These are
we
cool.
mean business.
Flip them inside out, and there's
And yeah, I do like the camo koozies.
and there's a bullseye on the bottom. The city logo.
Lamarck
of course.
Economic Development Corporation.
Yeah.
We mean business. LMEDC.com. Hey, people are excited about those tickets to go
Good.
to the Magical Winter Lights.
I also brought you some tumblers so y'all can rep the city of Lamar.
What?
Mhm.
What are
Colleen,
tumblers?
you're welcome back every day.
Thank you.
You're-
Yeah, show the people.
I have an idea.
Mark tumbler.
Here, well,
I'm running out of space.
All the presents.
I don't.
Kurt, do you want black or white? We have black and white. You want to see the black one?
I'll take an opposite of Gardy so we know.
Oh, okay.
The
So you
tumbler?
know who's who?
Yeah.
We got Lamarck tumblers.
Yes.
Man,
I love
this is
it.
Gonna sit in our studio
Here,
forever.
they come with these fancy little bags.
I
Y'all
just
can
wanna-
keep them.
But everybody be like, you didn't watch that. I'd be like, yeah, I guess if it wasn't video proof and I wasn't live
There
streaming
you
it, then
go.
Oh
That's the
my!
black
I
one.
like the black.
I think I might like the black.
You got the white.
This
You
is
already
sleek.
drank out of
It
it.
matches my what's the word? It kind of goes with
With your style?
Yeah.
No.
Is it aesthetic? Is that the right word?
aesthetics?
Yeah.
I mean, that's more for when things look beautiful.
Yeah, this
in
cup is
general.
beautiful.
Oh, okay.
This cup is beautiful. And Kurt's white.
Good.
He's a white. Kurt is a white person.
Well, we also have
So he's like so mad at me now.
another white one, so I wanted to do an extra giveaway.
Oh, we can give away one of these.
Yes, in addition to the
We
Magical
will save it
Nights
for the
4-pack.
21st for our share-a-thon. How's
Okay.
that sound?
Sounds good.
I don't know. Would anybody be interested in this?
Oh goodness, yes, they're a coveted item. And in this,
Straight up gave me the white one.
Because you're white.
so
Did
in
you
this
not know-
little baggie, just so y'all know, there's a mood changing pencil and a I love Lamarck magnet, a bunch of little stuff. So here, y'all can do
We'll
with
give
this.
that away on the 21st.
Yeah.
Welcome
This is
to
what's
it.
up. This bag is cool. Colleen,
Yes.
why did it take so long to get you in here?
Rena, I
You know,
agree
I've got a
with
lot
you.
going on. You know, here's the tickets. Here, you show them to the people. 4.
This is gonna make them go crazy.
Careful, guys.
They may not be able to
They
control
might
themselves.
they might be breaking down the window here.
You know,
we do need a new window.
I'm gonna say this.
So you can break it down if you want to get these tickets.
We've said it before, like, oh, the first person to come up here, gets, but that's not what's going on right now.
No, don't say
And then
that.
people are like, boom, like popping up outside the
Yes.
window, and we're like, what happened?
Good.
Boom,
Ooh.
4 tickets.
4
Who wants
tickets.
these? Is anybody interested in going to Magical Winter
Nobody
Lights?
wants to go to the Magical Winter Lights. Come on.
Everybody loves Magical Winter
Yeah.
Lights. And I also last giveaway. There's I love Lamarck. There's magnet chip clips, so you leave it on your fridge.
Do we have
Yeah.
anything that's like magnety in here?
Or could we just like attack here? Watch this. You ready?
I
You've
just
always
said,
wanted one.
Take the cup and lick the lid. It's mine. Kurt would do that. Kurt sneezed on me the other day.
Oh, there
Ooh,
you
look
go.
at that.
Kurt sneezed on me the other day.
No,
and-
just clip it on.
I know, but I want to. How is there not anything there?
Okay, good.
How is there not anything there?
There's some more in here,
I was able to go to.
and y'all can give these away to your people who come
Awesome.
visit or
Thank you.
whatever you want to do. So, all the goodies.
So what's everybody up to? We have Colleen in. We were thinking about going to Benito's today, just because.
We have a staff meeting. We have to go
We
to
do?
yeah, we have to go to FOB.
What time?
10:45. But I think we're okay for 11.
10:45.
I told them, I'm like, guys, don't you know the,
That's
the, the
interesting.
favorite morning show is on until 11 o'clock?
How is this? Is this good? I'm so tall.
Here.
Okay. Is that good?
got you.
Okay. Can they still see me? Hi.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they can.
Ooh-wee.
All right. Good.
We'll say
What's up?
thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank
what
you.
It's taken a while, but we're excited. You're really busy. Lamarck's busy.
Yes, Lamarck is growing, and there's a lot going on, and so I'm happy to be here. And we're so lucky to have KEGA
Yay.
and Lamarck, and we love you guys. So I'm thank you for having me.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you have a Guinness World Record certificate over there.
Yes.
And me and Kurt are interested in getting our own in some way. So if we were to
Show the
set
people.
a world record, we were thinking there was one that was set, I don't know, sometime where they did like the longest interview, like, oh, they interviewed the most
Oh,
amount
goodness.
of people. And
Yeah.
we were thinking about going like 48 hours straight or something. I mean, whatever it takes to get one of those.
Wow.
I don't
Well,
know.
more power to you. So I think League City just got one for the largest
dropping.
stop, drop, and roll. Which is
Yeah,
pretty
we
cool.
should one up them.
Lamarck has one for the largest crawfish or the most amount of crawfish cooked within an 8-hour period. I always have to read it. It's very specific.
Yeah.
But this is from the Crawfish Bash folks. Gifted this certificate to us. So it hangs in the Lamarck Economic Development Corporation building.
How
And it's
many
an honor.
Guinness Book of World records are there?
I don't know, but we need one. We need to find a very
$1
a very
million
niche one.
$1.1
I don't know.
million of them.
To have the judges come down, it's a big deal. You know, it takes a lot of logistics
Isn't
and it's
there a
expensive.
museum in San Antonio next
know
to the
what?
Alamo?
Are you talking about like a Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Maybe.
There's one over there.
I think that might be the.
There's a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. Yeah. World's tallest man. You know, is that what you're talking about?
Possibly.
You're gonna
I
have
thought
to
it
look
was
that
the
one
same
up.
thing.
100.
It's in San Antonio, right? Downtown by the Alamo.
Shout out to this koozie. Lamarck koozie.
Hey, your wife answering questions for us. Thank you, Jennifer, for that.
Thank you.
Answering what is Benito's? How have you
Oh,
not been to Benito's?
Benito's has been in Lamarck in the same spot. Don't get me lying. It's a long time.
Like 50 years. Yeah, something like
Right.
50 years.
Before it was even Lamarck.
Well, Lamarck was established in 1952, 1953.
52.
So
Do you know this? Or are you just like throwing out numbers to like, if I sound confident, people will believe me?
Yes.
What did they say? It was called Buttermilk.
Buttermilk Junction. So
Buttermilk Junction.
Lamarck was the largest unincorporated area of Texas back in the day, and it was called Buttermilk Junction because the soldiers coming off the island would stop there from the trains and get buttermilk on their way to and from. And so it's pretty interesting how Lamarck came to be a city. They were unincorporated, and so neighboring city, Texas City, decided they were going to annex Lamarck. But the leaders of Lamarck didn't want to be annexed.
Yeah.
So they got a petition and they made a midnight run to Austin and they incorporated as a
Wow.
city. Mm-hmm.
And the rest is history.
It is. I think someone should write a book about that. Pretty interesting
Kurt.
story.
Are you started it or can I start it?
You go for it.
Can I
Yeah,
get
I'll
like
help
the
you edit
forward?
it.
I'll write the forward or something. Y'all go and knock the forward. I just want to be included somehow. That's what I want. Just write the forward. People are saying announce it on live. They want, this taco though, Cassandra. I got it from Benito's.
Oh, yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
We got it from Walmart, but somebody offered to pay $150 for it the other day because they're trying to auction it off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like,
Chef Mary Bass said you should auction it, right?
We almost did.
I really want it here.
I don't think it will sit there.
We'll see how long it'll stay.
Gonna come crashing down.
It's going to come crashing down.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not. Hashtag I love Lamarck.
Yes, I
I-
love underscore Lamarck.
Underscore Lamarck.
Yes, because Lamarck
La-
is two words.
Underscore Mark.
It stands for the spot in French, where we have French heritage. in
Press
Lamarck.
towards the spot.
Mhm.
Press towards Lamarck.
Yes, my spot. So Buttermilk Junction, we had two names. So we were called the Highlands for a little while. We were called Buttermilk Junction, but there's another community out by Crosby called Highlands.
Yeah.
So the postmaster, Madame Ambrose was her name. Apparently she named the city Lamarck.
Wow.
Because it's her spot or her, this
Yeah.
is my spot. So she named it Lamarck. That's the story.
So is that where like Highland Bayou Park kind of with
Yep.
the Highlands?
Highlands Baptist Church, Highland Bayou Park. There's several things called Highlands in Lamarck. Mhm.
Maybe that's what the H stands for in KHEA radio. We don't really know, but the FCC gives you the call letters. We didn't get to pick them, right? So it could be Highlands.
It's the first three letters of heaven.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And
K-H?
EA.
Kia.
Oh, so the K is silent and then it's heaven.
Kia. Maybe.
Maybe.
So who's
Yes.
been to Magical Winter Lights before, or who has been this year? It looks like there is a ton of stuff going on. If you drive by in the day, it's impressive, but if you drive by like at night, it's just like mesmerizing.
Mhm.
Like my kids are like, looking at the thing. I'm like, we have somewhere we're trying to get right now. And they're like, oh, this is awesome.
Yes. Magical Winter Lights is 52-day lighting festival. Like Kurt said earlier, his favorite part are the acrobats. If you go to Magical Winter Lights and you don't stay for the acrobat performances, you really missed out because
So
it is
did you really go?
right. It's very impressive
Yeah.
and
Those
very
poor
talented.
girls like are freezing, but they do fantastic. Like I saw one climbing and I was like, please stop. Please don't go high. She's going higher. No, please. Okay, there's another chair. And I was like, when are the chairs going to stop coming? How many chairs
Yes.
are back there? Yeah.
So Bayou Fest was pretty awesome, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. So Magic Corner Lights is going through January 6th for everybody. So you have now until January 6th to go. We have 2 other big events in Lamarck. One of them is, of course, the Crawfish Bash. And the great thing about the Crawfish Bash is that most of the proceeds from that event go to charity. So veterans events and education foundations. And that event is going to be Easter weekend. I know it's April 20th, 2019. So save the date for that one. It's a big deal. Well, they're out there for 2 days, but the big all you can eat for $20 is on, what did I just say? The 6th?
It can't be on Easter.
April 20th. It's April 20th.
Saturday?
Yeah, the Saturday
I was
before.
like, if it's on Easter, I remember it last year. We were trying to get in there, but
the traffic, yeah, they have worked on traffic plans and they have worked really hard to alleviate some of those issues.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll be, you know, they worked with Tech City ISD to get some busing from all of the mainland and things like that. So check their Facebook page for details. I think the tickets are on sale now and they do sell out.
Yeah.
Tickets do sell out. So that's at Gulf Greyhound Park as well, just like Magic Corner Line.
Yes.
And then our other event is Bayou Fest,
Yes.
which is a City of Lamarck event. Last year, well, in October, we had Clay Walker. How do you follow up from Clay Walker? You know, so we're working on the talent for next year, but it was
I
an
have some
amazing
ideas.
show. You do?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Great. Oh, good.
We tried hard to get on that stage, but they're like, yeah, no, it's not happening. But next year, it'll happen.
Good.
We were talking to, is it Larry Alexander? And he was like able to help make it happen in the first place with generators.
Yes.
And then I guess people were getting stuck because we almost got stuck in the mud as well. And then before they started busing people over. And so he was like pulling people out with all this stuff. So he said, yeah, they called me up and, the Mayor Hawking and all this stuff. And I was like, if you only knew. He was like, I didn't want to do that. I was like, if you only knew how hard we worked to try and get on that stage.
He saved the show. I mean, the show was saved several times by several people, but we've never had a Bayou Fest with rain and mud like that before.
Yes.
But a lot of people came together. Larry Alexander pulled the tour buses out of
the
mud. So if his big equipment wouldn't have been available and
the
he
bands
wouldn't
have been able to play.
They wouldn't have been able to play. So he saved the show. And Mayor Hawking is very thankful, thanked him on the stage. And there's a ton of people who come together to make that event possible. You know, we partner with Tech City Lamarck Chamber of Commerce for the barbecue cook-off. That's part of the Galveston County Triple Crown now. So
that's cool. Yeah.
It's wonderful. So, we're looking to grow that portion of the event too. Tons of kids activities, and most of it's free. That's the great thing about it. The show is free. The parking's free. We try to keep it as a free event. And that's Mayor Hawking's passion is that's friends and, in the community and the citizens of Lamarck. He just wants to thank everybody with that free show.
Yeah. We met a lot of people. So we met the Lions Club. And then we also met the Texas Pit Stop, which is in Lamarck, Nikki,
of course.
She's a member of the Lions Club, and we met some of her friends. And then we also, another place in Lamarck that we had on, Snow King. We met, they had their food truck out there. I got some Frito pie, which is like one of my favorite. If anybody's listened to this show like 5 times before, Frito pie comes up. It's like one of my favorite things.
Okay,
Which the Pit Stop, go get you some Frito pie from the pit. That's all I got to say. And who else, was out there? We got to meet Top Golf was out there. There was like some other like food tents and stands.
Keep Lamarck Beautiful was out there.
That's where we met the.
We had to move our sign over there. It was scratching up the thing. Curt kept repositioning. It was okay, but he was just like repositioning all the time. Like, Curt, you're making me look like a fool over here with this stuff. I need some black nail polish.
We're gonna hang it up underneath
the clock,
but we don't want to put holes in the wall.
Okay. What about command strips?
Oh, see, that's why we need you.
This is why you're the best, Colleen. This is why you're the best.
Yes.
The coolest thing about Snow King, first of all, is they've been there for years as well.
Yes, 40 years. They're coming up in June. It'll be 40 years in that spot.
Yeah,
in Lamarck.
Leo's is over there as well, and they've been here
I
for
grew
a
up
while.
eating that.
Yeah,
all the time.
I still eat there.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, we did a video, and I didn't even show the food, and it was one of our most viewed videos. It was really weird. I was like,
it was just the bag
in my car, and I was like, at Leo's,
I
was
remember
like,
that.
if you know, you know. And then I was like, that was it.
It was slammed after y'all post up because I went there, tried to go for lunch. I'm like, I'm gonna have to come back next week. It was slammed.
Awesome.
So everyone loves Leo's. So that's good.
I grew up when my parents still live, like on Carriage, so like right on that street over. Like, so you go down, it's right there. But so we'd walk to Leo's, me and my friends, and that's back when I could do dairy.
No more dairy, huh?
Yeah.
So
Cool, what you
magical,
got, man?
or excuse me, Keep Lamarck Beautiful is there. Lamarck Garden Club was there. You know, we have a ton of civic organizations in Lamarck and a lot of opportunities for volunteerism. And our city is growing and growing really fast. We're the second fastest growing city in the county, and we have the most frontage on I-45 of any other city in the county. Did you know that?
I did.
14.3 miles.
We talked. That's whenever we talked to the chamber, Lamarck City Chamber of Commerce. We had learned that they brought this book, and we're like, this is insane. So it's really cool.
Yeah. So those groups really add the, sugar and spice to life in Lamarck. Yeah. So if people are looking to get involved, there's plenty of opportunities. You can be on a board or commission, and you can get like Cambrell Foundation. They're always looking for volunteers. And she's got this Mainland Kindness Rocks. What's the proper name of it? Let me see. I have it in my notes.
Yeah, speaking of Lamarck, I see Joel got on. So he owns it's a boxing MMA gym that's in Lamarck, Texas.
Downtown area, right?
Texas Striking.
Yeah.
Texas, Academy.
Tell him to come see us. He's right in the downtown Lamarck area. So he needs to come visit with the EDC and
we're meeting with the
on.
EDC today, right?
You're coming down, see our building and there's 2 new restaurants that are under construction. So the EDC is in the ground zero of our Renaissance district or a downtown revitalization district, right? So it's still kind of new. Texas City has been doing 6th Street for a long time, but we've got our paint colors down and we're doing a couple of our buildings, but the EDC, Economic Development Corporation building, is on 1130 First Street. It's right there. And so those 2 buildings across the street, that's where Art of Coffee and Birdie's Eatery will be opening in the spring. We're really excited about that. You can see construction going on now, so it's exciting.
It's cool.
And there's another building across the street that will be coming under construction, and we're looking for retail locations. So furniture store.
A furniture store.
Or
I feel like there's a mattress store that pops up all the time. We need to get a mattress store. A Lamarck mattress.
Or at Ace Hardware would be really fun, somewhere people can come hang out, and that'll be in the heart of the downtown.
We got 5
area.
seconds.
Okay.
We're gonna do the FM as well. So
all right, great.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We got Colleen Merritt. She works at the City of Lamarck, hanging out in studio. What's up, Colleen?
Hi, good morning.
I'm glad that you are here with us. I know you're so busy, and making time, so we appreciate you coming in today.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
You brought us a bunch of gifts, it was an unexpected, but I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much.
I don't think I can ever thank you enough for all the gifts.
You really did. And we're okay.
Including these tickets
That's
that
what
I'm
I was
taking
going to
right
say. We're giving away
a
4-pack of tickets to Magical Winter Lights, which is going on right now. Kurt's trying to pocket them, but we're going to give them away to somebody that's listening, somebody that's watching, shared the video on social media. So if you haven't been yet, you need to check them out. Magical Winter Lights. How long is that going on?
Till January 6th. And the hours are listed on their website. I'm not going to, don't get me lying on their hours, but I know they're in the evening. They're open on holidays. It's a wonderful family opportunity to go down there. They have local vendors. And don't forget to make sure you check the times of the performances, because that's the best part.
So it's magicalwinterlights.com. I went to the website earlier, so I have it pulled up. I wanted to make sure. I was like, it can't be that easy. It literally is that easy. Magicalwinterlights.com. And we have the Houston version of that right here in Lamarck, Texas.
And you know what's even easier than searching for magicalwinterlights.com is winning these 4 tickets. It's a 4-pass of tickets. All you have to do is smash that like button, share this video out, and then comment that you did all of that, and we will announce the winner of those tickets.
Curt wanted to do it today, but I was like, we should give more people the opportunity to win. So what if we did that tomorrow? Would that be okay with you?
Sure.
Yeah, we may do it tomorrow morning during our morning program as well. And people like getting cool stuff. So we're excited to share some of that.
I wanted to do it at your house.
I know.
In front of the Christmas tree.
I don't understand why. He was just like, I think he wanted to come over. I'm like, Curt, I see you a lot.
You know what would be a fun video? If we did it at the Magical Winter Lights. Announce the winner.
I see what you're doing there, and I agree. We announced it. That means we have to go and weasel our way in. Be like, oh yeah, we're supposed to do it to get a giveaway. Last year we went and they gave us like a little pass, and we're like, oh yeah, that was kind of nice.
Walking around. We were new. Like it was probably our first ever like media event that we did, and we were walking around with those badges. And we were like,
So fresh.
Yeah, and I was excited. I was like, "Do we need to keep these?" They're like, "No, y'all need to give those back because or else we would have trying to go every night." But it was awesome, and we had a great experience. It was actually even kind of raining that day, but it didn't matter because we were having so much fun. They had and I hope that root beer vendor's back. Do you remember they had like the soda?
He is back. You have to buy the little container to get the root beer in.
Still got it.
You still got it. You can show up and be like, I got this.
Oh yeah,
free
and be like,
refills.
yeah, free refills,
You
right?
guys.
Free refills.
No.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and try it.
We said Colleen said yes.
So-
She's like, yeah, no.
We're like, who's that? So every year they change about 60 to 70% of the lantern.
Wow.
So if you went last year and you're on the fence about this year, go because it's totally different. But our hashtag I love Lamarck lantern is still there. So
Awesome.
make sure you take a picture with it and send it to the city and we'll post it.
The best one that I saw that I really enjoyed, I'm giving away secrets. I hope they don't come after us and get in trouble, but was the downtown Houston.
Yes.
You actually get to walk through the buildings of downtown Houston like you're in downtown Houston. It was sweet.
What? Really?
Yeah.
So they have built like big building lanterns?
Yeah.
It's not like
awesome.
just the skyline?
No, you
Wow.
walk through it. It's cool.
Yeah, I love it. I like the underwater where you walk through the whale. I don't know if that's back this year. But
I remember from last year.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I love the underwater. That was my favorite section. Everyone has their own favorite, so there's a ton to see. And
Something else I remember when you walk in, it's really cool because you go through this big building, but then like I think it was to the right last year, it was Elsa and Anna, like
Mhm.
legit Elsa and Anna, and you could go take pictures. They had some
Yes.
characters and all kinds. My son, I guess whenever we had went like 3 years ago, if it was or two, but he was a big fan of Frozen, but he was shy and just like I was like, I know he's gonna regret this.
right.
But-
Well, maybe try again.
Yeah.
Try again.
He's
Good.
Somebody-
6 now.
Somebody did say that we should go live from the Magical Winter Lights and announce the winner. So maybe what if we said tomorrow night? We'll announce the winners live tomorrow night.
You're making plans for me that I cannot commit to at this time. But I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
It's a good idea, but we have to see if they will let us in, or we can buy
just do it
tickets
from
and do
outside
it.
the fence and be like, they won't let us in, but we'll let you in.
Let
That
me
would
see
be
if
funny.
I can just let me know when y'all are going.
Okay.
Okay.
Can do.
So you can still like, share, and comment on this video. Tell your friends. Maybe if the friend wins, they'll take you.
There you go.
So maybe start like just tagging friends to win.
And if you
a
don't
good
win
idea.
today, the city will have some more 4-packs to give away. So make
Cool.
sure you like City of Lamarck's page and Instagram, and we'll give away a couple more 4-packs.
That's what's up.
She's got the hookup.
You know,
She's got
Well, the
Of
City of
course.
Lamarck partners with Magical Winter Lights every year. It's a great thing for our city. It's a 52-day lantern festival. It brings a lot of visitors and people who may not know much about our city. So
I like the way that sounds. Are we allowed to go around and say that the City of Lamarck partners with KHEA Radio, or would you be like, okay, we're gonna get a letter in the mail and be like, cease and desist. Stop saying you're associated with the City of Lamarck. You do not partner with us. We want to keep that separation.
well, we're really glad that you're in Lamarck.
Oh.
How about that? We're very happy.
That was her nice
Yeah.
way of saying no.
Yes.
Okay.
Cease and desist.
Yeah.
Yes, Abundant Life is a great resource for a lot of people in this
Mhm.
community. And they do, like Harvey, when you did your resource center and you just help so many people and the conferences and the programs. And then KHEA is spreading positivity all across Galveston County and Bay Area. And we're happy you're here. And
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll help you however we can. But partnering, I don't know.
On Sunday, we are giving away toys to all the kids, whether it's bikes, scooters, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. So anybody who has a child from 0 to 12 years old, make sure you come to Abundant Life. If you're there early, around 9:30, you can register. You'll get a wristband, so you can get a toy that's age appropriate. So we've been getting a lot of feedback from people who are like, hey, thank you for doing this, or I'm spreading this and sharing this, or we'll be there. Whether you need it or you just want it, we want to be a blessing to the community, and we like to do this every year.
Yeah, all you have to do is show up to Abundant Life Christian Center, 601 Delaney Road. KHEA Radio is sponsoring this giveaway. So you'll show up if you have a kid between the ages of 0. Well, hopefully, like maybe at least one day.
Yes.
Maybe one day.
You'll still
Not
get
like,
something.
Not
Two
like
weeks.
that day,
Yeah, 2
2
weeks old,
two
yeah.
weeks old, probably 0 to 12. You will actually walk away with a gift, whether that's a bike, football, scooter, something.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is show up 9:00 and you walk out with a gift.
And if it's your family's first time to come to Abundant Life, we're going to give you a Christmas ham, which is kind of like a normal ham, but whenever it gets in December, you have to call it a Christmas ham. So
It's
you'll get a
special.
ham for the family.
That's right.
Yeah, and then walk out at 12 to 2. We'll have our Jingle Jangle Market. where you can go and shop for Christmas.
Yeah, so we'll have local vendors. We have all kinds of stuff. I saw Chelsea on here, Mother Ray's Crunch Rolls. She'll be here. Obviously, KHEA Radio will be out here. We're going to have, I think we have about 24 vendors that are going to be out there. We're going to have bounce houses for the kids. We're going to have food provided, like really, really good food for like really, really inexpensive prices. We were trying to get it given away and we're trying to make it work. Hopefully we still can, but we'll see. But it'll be a couple bucks. You'll get some good lunch as well.
Sweet.
So it'll be a good time. Colleen?
Yes.
What's going on next for Lamarck? I know right now you're in Magical Winter Lights, and then I guess the next big one. What's the next big event?
Well, the next most special, amazing, beautiful event is going to be on January 25th. So there's a organization called Operation Finally Home, and they provide mortgage-free homes to veterans who've been wounded in battle.
Wow.
So Operation Finally Home partnered with the city of Lamarck and Lennar and Delaney Cove and Greater Houston Builders Association to build a home for American hero named Matthew Uran and his wife, Jennifer. And so they had a surprise ceremony in the summertime, and they came down in October, and they saw their frame up, and the community wrote notes of love, and it's very special. So we're dedicating the home to them on January 25th.
That's awesome.
Friday, January 25th. And we'd love the entire community to come out and support them and welcome them and just, show
That's
them
cool.
what Lamarck's all about. They're very excited to come.
We'd love to go. That's what I was going to ask. Is it open to the public?
Absolutely.
We'd love to be out there.
Yes, it's going to be very special. Fire trucks, all the city trucks will be out there. Our staff will be there. We're going to invite our elected officials and anyone from the community. These people put their lives on the line. Our veterans are the most very special. And so this family, they're just so over the moon to come move to our city. And it's so fun to see how excited they are. And so come, visit, share in the magic. And you can check our website. We'll be posting some updates about that. And if you want to get alerts and news from the city of Lamarck, it's super easy. Just news.cityoflamarck.org, and you can register. We'll send you text messages and emails about what's coming up.
Speaking of Delaney Cove and new housing, there are a ton of houses going up in Lamarck, like brand new, super nice homes. It's a great place to build.
Absolutely. We're the second fastest growing community or city in Galveston County.
And I can tell you why, too.
Why?
Because KHEA Radio is here.
That's right.
The only reason.
Yes. So, sure. 200 in 2018, from January to November, 268 homes were built. So that's a lot of growth.
Do you know how many are like scheduled? Like what's that are going to be going up in the next year or a couple years?
We have active building going on in Delaney Cove and Saltgrass Crossing and Painted Meadows. And so there are new neighborhoods being built, new neighborhoods who want to come into Lamarck. Developers want to come to our city and they want to build here. So, and it's really exciting to see the new development on the west side of 45, but also equally exciting is what's happening on the east side or the historic side of Lamarck, Old Lamarck, So people are starting to renovate their homes and fill in empty lots. And, we have a residential revitalization project with the city of Lamarck that's been in working for 10 years, and it's finally coming to fruition, and we'll be able to talk about that a little bit more in the coming weeks. But it's really exciting to see the natural growth on the west side and then the sort of re-energizing of the east side. So we're growing everywhere.
There's so many new houses. You drive through here, like I've lived here for 3 years, and I saw what it was like empty. There's tons and tons of houses now. It's like, when did they get all built? It's like they're just magic, like elves are making the houses now.
It's a hot market in Lamarck. So we're a great location. We are the geographical center of Galveston County. So if you work on the island, that you don't necessarily want the island traffic or the island weather, a lot of people live in Lamarck and they commute down there, right?
Easy hop over.
Chemical plant, the petrochemical complex, same thing. And then a lot of people will commute into the city or League City. So we're a great location. And every day, the Lamarck Economic Development Corporation is working on bringing more retail locations and more restaurants and more hotels and more quality of life for the citizens here. So it's exciting times for our city.
Have you been to Max One Stop?
Of course.
just wondering.
I got some. We ordered tacos for them for the bands for Bayou Fest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, we ordered 50 tacos from Max.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool to see a new business like that inside of a gas station.
Sure.
They're hopping.
They
They're hopping.
They are.
I think it's hard to find a parking spot. Like they need a specific parking lot just for that gas station.
We almost had to
Yes.
park at the high school and just like walk.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's Max just open. We have Leslie's Pools open, GNC open, Panda Express recently opened. There's Dickie's Barbecue coming to town.
Where?
It's going to be we call it the Walmart
Okay. Yeah,
Superplex or whatever. So it'll be in the strip center in
Cool.
front of Walmart. So Dickie's, and they'll have a drive-through. And then of course, Art of Coffee. It's locally owned, really fun place. If they have a location in Kemah. So they're going to help the local artists and, have
Jimmy.
local events. Yes. Yep. Mhm.
When is that supposed to open? Because I thought it was like
It's next
supposed
year
to be
now.
October, but it got pushed back, right?
Well, you know how construction goes. Yeah.
He does it.
Weather. Yeah. So we're hoping for spring.
Spring.
Yes,
Okay.
we're hoping for spring, and we're going to make a big ta-da about it. We're very excited. And then, of course, Birdie's Eatery is a new restaurant, too. They're going to have soups and salads and organic foods and fresh meals and grab and go and very fun environment. They're going to have games on,
Mm-hmm.
in the evenings. And
So what are some of the things that Lamarck needs, like business-wise? I know you had mentioned some earlier, but if someone, maybe they are entrepreneur, they're looking to start a business, they have a business, and hey, what's a good spot? Like, what does Lamarck need that would fill the current needs that Lamarck has?
Sure. So we have something for everyone. So on 45, the Walmart area, it's very busy. It's got super high traffic counts. So traditionally, things that are chains or
Did you see
franchises go there. Go ahead.
Did you see our video from that area that we dropped
Yes,
yesterday?
when you were on the side of the road, that was
People
very
got mad.
entertaining.
They're like, get away from my corner. Like that was so funny.
Yeah, we're working on that too. So, franchises can go there like Dickie's, but, we have a lot of opportunity for mom and pops and locally owned businesses. They can go anywhere, but if they want to be somewhere special, the Renaissance District is a great place for them.
It's a good feel.
Yeah, 6,000 square feet is a perfect for, like I mentioned before, an Ace Hardware or a furniture store, or, and it's going to have a lot of organic traffic just by what the city is doing in that area. And so there's a lot of opportunity in Lamarck.
That's cool.
I don't think the real estate prices have quite caught up
Right.
with, it's coming down from Houston. Development's coming down and it's coming off the island. And so we're poised for, immense growth, and we are growing now.
Yeah.
So there is something for everyone, and the real estate prices will, catch up eventually. But right now it's a great opportunity.
As it grows, do you get more work put on your table and you're like, please stop growing so
Oh,
much?
grow. We never, I welcome it. It's an exciting time in the city of Lamarck.
You go to your bosses and be like, hey, look what I've done.
My job is to spread the good news about Lamarck. For a long time, I think the biggest problem in Lamarck was a perception problem.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's so many beautiful people here and so much good and so many great opportunities to get engaged. And, we just weren't doing the best job of telling our story.
How long have you been with the city?
2 years.
2 years now.
In October.
Okay.
2 years KHEA too. I
Yeah.
mean, I think just the combination. I mean, this partnership.
KHA and Colleen.
Yes. So, Keep Lamarck Beautiful Commission. Have you heard of them? They put on 2 cleanup events throughout the year, one in the fall, one in the spring, and those are gaining in popularity. It's like
The peacock, right?
The peacock. Oh, you mean what do you mean the peacock?
Not the peacock.
Keep
the costume. I'm so sorry.
She's
Stuff just
Miss
comes out
Wonder
his mouth
Woman.
sometimes.
Wonder
Woman. Yes, she is a member of Keep Lamarck Beautiful Commission. She's lovely. We love her. Yes, and she makes the signs. And so if you want volunteer opportunities, that's a great organization. You can join a border commission with the city of Lamarck. We have Lamarck Lions, the Rotary Club. I am in Lamarck Kiwanis. I love Kiwanis. Our mission is to help the children of the world, and so we're always looking for new members to help us.
And that's better than the other one, right?
No one's better than anyone else. No, we just all have different functions in the city, and our mission is to help the children, and so
So if somebody wants to get involved, with the city? Like, are there like meetings where they can attend and kind of hear what's going on? Like, how does that work?
Sure. The first thing to do is register for the notifications. So it's go to news.citylamark.org. You can sign up for multiple things there: weather alerts, and then community news and events like library events. There's a ton of activities at the Lamarck Public Library. They have a great youth librarian there, and there's free family like movie nights and game nights and teen advisory. They have a homeschool program, which is very unique.
Cool.
And so take their events, and they'll just send you a text message. It takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's how you can find out what's going on. We publish a newsletter quarterly called Inside Lamarck. If you don't get it at your house for some reason, you can read it online at inside.cityoflamarck.org, and then come to council meetings and find out what's going on. Or boards and commissions are a great way, like the Parks Board.
Yeah.
If you want to help with Bayou Fest, the Parks Board does a lot with Bayou Fest, and then Keep Lamarck Beautiful Commission as a cleanup event. So there's a lot of opportunity.
That's
Absolutely.
cool. So yeah, I grew up in Lamarck. I don't live in Lamarck, but I work in Lamarck, and my son goes to school in Lamarck. Would I still be able to, if I go to a council meeting, and, they're like, well, you don't live in Lamarck? Or is it like, hey, everyone's welcome to attend, everybody, like, you can potentially help with the board or stuff like that? Or
Sure.
do you have to live there?
So there are organizations. So to answer your question, anybody is welcome to come to any public meeting at the city anytime. So to be on a board or commission, you live in the city.
Okay.
That's what they like. But there are opportunities like Lamarck West Texas City Little League, Lamarck Garden Club. You could be a volunteer for the boards and commissions, just not be a voting member. We need help. Yeah. Kiwanis, we would love to have you in Kiwanis. Right. Come on. I'm sure, So it just depends on what you want to do. But to be on a board or commission, you need to live in the city.
I want to be the president
of
Lamarck.
Okay.
It's a new position.
You may talk to Mayor Hawking about that.
It's under Mayor Hawking. I love Mayor Hawking, by the way. I've known Mayor Hawking for a long time, like early 2000s.
I didn't know he could sing.
He's a wonderful man.
Just look at him. You can tell. Come on,
Pastor
Curt.
Hallam showed me, and I was like, what?
Yes, you can look him up on YouTube. There are some amazing videos of his.
The singing mayor.
Ability. And he sings at Bayou Fest every year. Yeah. So, yep.
But as far as like a teaser on like who's performing next year at Bayou Fest, do we have any kind of hints?
Save the date for October 21st, 2019. It's really hard to follow up our talent from last year, but we're working really hard to do it.
Trace Atkins?
We'll put him on the list. What other suggestions do you have?
Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
Lamarck has it. Come on.
Oh, I don't know.
Garth Brooks?
So the great thing about Bayou Fest is that the funds that are used to put the show on are donations, and no taxpayer money is spent on Bayou Fest. So we have a budget.
We'll give you $1 to get Garth Brooks and Taylor Swift together.
Thank you.
We'll start.
I'll talk to my people.
Okay.
We'll see if we can do that. But it is. We expect an announcement in February.
That's awesome. So whoever it is, I think it would be cool, and maybe you could take this and run it by them. But and whatever agreements are made, we would love to bring them in studio. Whether it's like, hey, a 15-minute interview, like in whatever contract or writing, just to help promote the event. We'd love to be able to bring whoever in talking about Bayou Fest. This is when it's happening. I think that would be huge.
Sure. We'll do it. I mean, I can't guarantee that these entertainers will come in, but you're welcome to come.
They'll do it. They'll do it if it's in their contract. Because it's like, you need to promote the event, if you're here, or even a video. I don't know. But
we're very excited about 19. I mean, it gets better and better every year. It gets bigger and bigger every year. So the amount of people that came out through the mud and rain last year was just astonishing. There was 18,000, 20,000 people there, and the kids fishing tournament is free, and the kids have a ton of fun out there, and they can ride rides and get face painted, and it's all free to the community.
How many years has it been going on now?
That's an interesting question, because it started small and it's moved around a couple times, but I think it's been at Highland Bayou Park for 5 years, but I'll confirm that. It was before my time.
Okay. So I want to say you're welcome, because back in 2001, me and my band, we promoted an event, and we had a show at Highland Bayou Park under the pavilion where they do the pumpkin painting.
Oh, good.
my band was called Southpaw. We were about 14 years old, and we handed out flyers at school. But I called the police department and asked, I said, hey, I'm looking for somewhere to have a concert. I see a power plug. Is this okay? They're like, well, as long as nobody complains. And so I did.
You paved the way.
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit, and I haven't publicly made this statement, but it's out there now. So.
Okay. Well, thank you.
We had about 200 people out. It was there's great documentation of it. So if you want to put that in the commissions, maybe I'll bring a copy.
Okay.
Some stuff you want to put
in the newsletter inside the mark.
Hey, speaking of newsletters and stuff, we saw. I don't know if it was like a proof or a copy of the article that you did, and that was cool.
Yes, that'll be coming out. The second week of January is our next edition of Inside the Mark.
That long?
Yes.
What if I already really released the article?
Well, that was a proof, and I hope you didn't because it wasn't perfect in every way.
No, I didn't. No, it was awesome. It looked great. I can't wait to see it in the actual magazine. And it's about us.
Yes, it is. So Inside the Mark is quarterly publication that we put out, news and events about the city. And like I said, inside.cityofthemark.org if you don't get it at home.
Hey, we should print one out and put it in like a plaque or like a frame or something. That'd be really cool.
Then you would have your own certificate.
And we have our own printing thing here. We can print out like a giant one.
Your plotter. Oh, yes. Good.
That'll be great.
So let's see what else is going on.
Yeah. January. I mean, I can't believe this year went by so quickly.
It does.
There's been a lot, and it's a busy time of year, and a lot of people are getting their end of year Christmas shopping. You personally, have you gotten all your Christmas shopping done?
I'm about 80% there.
That's better than most.
Yeah, 80%.
At least me.
I start slow, and then we went out on Black Friday for the first time this year.
How was it?
Well, we didn't go in the morning, so we missed all the doorbusters and craziness. But it was really interesting to see. It was fine.
There's still deals.
Yeah, there are still deals,
but just not like get a TV for like $50 and people are fighting each other for it.
We always shop in Lamarck. We always try to spend our sales tax dollars in the city of Lamarck and promote our city and help our city. So that's one thing everyone can do is shop local.
Yes.
So shop inside the city of Lamarck, shop at your local business owners or your local franchisee owners, just shop local. Support your community. It really does more good than you could possibly imagine.
It really does.
Yes.
And you're supporting, the city, and you're also supporting your neighbor, somebody that you know.
Their employee. So even, Walmart and Sam's, those people need jobs. And so when you shop there, you help them keep their jobs and grow and have more jobs. So.
Is Sam's Club and Walmart, is that one of the biggest employers, if not the biggest in Lamarck?
Yes, it is. Let's see, our top employers. A&A is one of our top employers. A&A Machine and Fabrication is on Texas Avenue in Lamarck, and they do some amazing things. You can look them up online, and they make specialized machinery for big companies, and they're on the global market now. So,
cool.
Yeah, they compete globally. They're here in our city, but people get things made from them from all over the world. We have another cool company in downtown called Kentech. And they're not a major employer, but they have primary jobs or, jobs that are highly qualified people. And they measure tiny particles.
Wow.
And they do testing in like the petrochemical industry.
That's cool.
So
when we went to Land and Sea Services with Larry Alexander, we learned a little bit about his business. He's been around for 26 years, in Lamarck, and it looks like he's expanding. He's like, yeah, I got that lot. We're going to build another one. We're going to do this and that. And he has a bunch of, we went in and we just kept going and going and going. And then it's like, across the street and going. And there's guys that are, busting it out and working hard. And there was like, hey, there's more employees. So that's really cool to see. Someone like that who's been here for this long, he's not moving. He has his roots here. He loves it.
And his wife owns Tribe Fitness. Yeah, Dawn. And she's in Lamarck. She's in Gulfway Plaza in Lamarck. So she has a gym. And y'all went and recently did a video with her.
We did. Yeah.
The people of Lamarck are really passionate. And it's really fun to see these companies who've been here for a long time. And they continue to pour love and support and to grow the city. So
yeah. And we enjoyed our time knowing, and we still know Dawn, but like, I feel like she kept her husband a secret for so long. We're like, he's doing all this cool stuff. He's like working on these giant boats.
Yes.
Like, how did you not tell us this stuff before? And she was like, thought you knew. We're like, no, we didn't know anything. But
he would be a great business spotlight for the newsletter.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's been doing it for so long.
After the January one.
Okay, yes.
You
You're
know,
good.
next-
we get
You're
moved
good.
to February, and then
You're
it's like,
"Ah."
actually, Tribe Fitness is going to be, no, so now you're March, and
Yeah.
You're like,
it's okay. We understand.
Colleen. Colleen.
You're good to go. You're
Time's
good to
a-ticking.
go. Yes.
Kurt, what do you think? Is there anything you got going on? What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about these tickets here
What about
that are giving away the
Let me see.
magical winter lights. We got a 4-pack of tickets. All you have to do is like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and you will be able to win those tickets. We're going to be making the announcement soon, hopefully live from the magical winter lights, so you kind of get a preview of what's going on. So we're going to work on that. And so you have plenty of time. You know what? If you're sitting there saying, hey, I've done this, now what can I do? Why don't you tag a friend? What if they win? They have to take you as well. Maybe make some deals on the side. Tag a friend in the comments.
It's a good idea. So I'm looking at this ticket, and I noticed it says adult ticket. So it's 13 and up as adult. Is there children's pricing?
Let's look on their website.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's right. So we're at Magical Winter Lights, and so let's go to buy tickets and see what we can find. Because so it's $13 if you're 4 to 12, and it looks like if you're under 4, it's free. So if you're 3 years old and younger, the kids get in free. So we saw
I
Chelsea.
tried to say I was younger than 3. They did not believe me.
If you bought tickets, I could see Kurt being like, "Yeah, I'm bringing my 4 family, and it's free."
Make sure you take $5 a car for parking.
Okay.
It is $5 cash for parking at the facility. So
or you can take Uber or something. if you don't wanna
sure,
pay for
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Might be like $5 for Uber, but why not pay for parking and support locally as well?
There is
Yes.
an ATM right there. I think last year there wasn't. So that was an addition that I really liked because I don't carry cash on me. I always forget, like, hey, $5. Oh, man, I got to go run to an ATM now. No, it's right there. You can just
By
walk
parking?
over right by
That's what's
parking.
up.
Oh, nice.
Get your
That's a good
ATM.
idea.
I mean, that's fantastic. Like, I was like,
Yes.
this is awesome. This is the best. Get out of the car, go get the $5, pay for parking, and enter in.
Yeah.
So one more thing, the Mainland Kindness Rocks Project. We
Okay.
touched on it earlier, Cambrell Foundation. So that's going to be February 9th through 15th. That's just a great opportunity. But this nonprofit is in Lamarck,
Mhm.
and she has a group of volunteers called the Righteous Acts of Kindness,
Mhm.
right? So they do amazing things in our city. They partner with the library and all kinds of wonderful. They did Laundered with Kindness. You remember that?
I do, yeah.
So they just provided laundry service or laundry supplies or cash to do their laundry for everybody in Galveston County, because sometimes families have to choose between clean clothes and food. And
Mhm.
so that was so special. She's so amazing.
I was really impressed when she came in because I thought laundered with kindness was like, I don't know what I thought the word laundered meant.
Just like we're gonna smother you.
Like smother you with kindness, right? That's what I thought.
Dang, it's really about
It's
laundry.
awesome.
That's
And
what
then
Yeah.
she's like, no, it's about laundry. And I'm like, what? Hold up,
Yes.
It was
So
awesome.
she's doing this Kindness Rocks project now, and she's gonna make rock gardens, or her group of volunteers are gonna paint rocks and go put them out in flower beds and things like that. And they're gonna actually do one at the Lamarck Economic Development Corporation building at 1130 First Street. So y'all can come see that.
Cool.
But yeah, she's amazing. That's coming up in February. So if you want to be involved in that, you can reach out to her.
Well, we do. We'll definitely want to bring her back on. She came on talking about Laundered with Kindness, and we had a great time. She was great.
Emailed us, so we do have that. We did reply back that we are definitely interested in helping in any way. So
Good.
Again, if anybody's watching, do you have any comments or suggestions? Maybe something to help City of Lamarck? Let us know. Now's your chance. Colleen's here.
Yeah. What do you want to see in Lamar? Do you want, what kind of retail shops? What kind of restaurants? What do you want?
I
Tell
want
us
a
what you want.
Top Golf in Lamarck, or
Oh, my.
It's too
a
close,
hitting range or something, like where I could go and just golf, like a practice range. Because there is one in Texas City, but there isn't one in Lamarck.
Okay. Noted.
Noted.
Write it down. What else you got, Kurt? I'm scared to
Think
ask.
restaurants, think, shops, place you want to go.
I feel like
Apple Store.
an Apple store.
Apple Store would be great because I don't want to drive all the way to Baybrook. Like that's
Okay.
a far drive to go
It
fix
is a bit.
my phone. Let me see what else.
You know what I do like? We need more shopping, and the reason why is because I remember being a kid and growing up, there was not many places to work. But I feel like now there are places to work,
Mhm.
but you got to go a little bit up and down the road. But I grew up in Lamarck. There's kids that are here, and I want them to be able to get to work easily, so that way they can get on that track of be like, yeah, that's what we do.
Sure.
We just get on that, and that's a good habit to keep. but I feel like more places for teenagers and for
Sure.
kids to work while they're in school and be able to learn that responsibility.
Absolutely.
So I've trademarked this idea so nobody else can steal it. It's
Okay.
mine. # trademark. A hot tub store. Not a hot tub like where you buy a store. But
You want
where
a public pool.
Like,
What
where
do
We
you
you
want?
have
go
a
and-
hot tub store.
not a hot
on
tub like where
45.
you buy it,
Aquatic
but where
pool.
you go and sit in a hot tub and can sit in a hot tub for an
Well,
afternoon.
why don't you go ask Justin if you can sit in a hot tub at aquatic pools? He might let you.
We've tried to meet him, but he's busy because he has multiple locations.
He does, and multiple.
I think they just opened up
businesses.
another one off 96.
So
or it's
they are
opening.
busy. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we've gone in there because I was like, I'd love to have a pool. And then I just like daydream. Look around. I'm like, all right, well, all right. See you guys later.
Yes.
Kind of what happens.
So with all the housing going in over there, they're doing well.
I bet, yeah.
So
I want like another like fine dining restaurant.
How fine.
how
Like-
fine.
Like fine enough that my first dates don't have to go to McDonald's. Like anything like
so
that.
like a Chili's.
Casual sit down restaurant.
Casual sit
Dude,
down.
if you take a girl to Max One Stop, she's going to have a good time.
She's gonna be impressed.
Oh, she's gonna be great.
yeah.
But I want like candlelit, like maybe Cheesecake
Bring a
Factory.
candle.
Yeah. Bring a candle and Max.
Come on, dude.
Will he shut off the lights? Like or dim the lights?
Probably.
Just for you.
The good
Yeah.
thing about him is that he's like, what do you want? And then you tell him and you like make up something. He's like, I got you. And
Yeah.
then he just like makes it. It doesn't have to be on the menu or you can like alter it.
That song from Lady and the Tramp is playing in the background. You got
You're
the
still on this?
accordion.
This dude has a one-track mind.
Okay. Candlelight dinners noted. What
Okay.
else you got? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're constantly working on
Bowling alley.
that would be fun. Yeah, we definitely need entertainment. So we're working on getting some entertainment here,
Yeah.
contact movie theaters and bowling alley is a good idea.
Mini golf.
Mhm.
There is a mini golf place in Galveston, but it's like $20 and you have to like either pay check or cash. And I was like, this is expensive.
Well, did you have any fun?
Yeah, it was all
Okay.
right, but I had to go home for my checkbook.
Hey, do you know the name of the business? So on I-45, you're heading south. You got Texas pit stop on one side of I-45. There's like a fishing light place on the other side of I-45. Do you happen to know the name of that place?
I don't, but we can look them up on Google Maps if you
Yeah.
want. They're
Yeah.
great. So those lights are very popular. So living down here on the water, a lot of people, they're those green fishing lights where
Yeah.
the fish swim around them. Let's look them up.
Yeah, we had met the gentleman that was there at what do you call it? So underwater green fishing lights.
That's the
Clearwater
name.
LED. That might just be the name.
Underwater green fishing lights. That's the name.
Yeah, you know what? Why not just give people no room to misinterpret exactly what you do? Yeah,
I have seen their logo before, so I think that's them.
yeah. We met the gentleman at Bayou Fest. So
Oh,
they
really?
had a
Great.
tent there, and
Yeah.
we were trying to get him on the show. I think we had to reschedule him because he had some stuff going on, and we need to reach back out to him because that's a really cool thing.
Very unique business for sure.
Yeah.
So we need those ideas. We'll feature those types of businesses in Inside Lamarck. So
Mhm.
also for anybody listening, if you ever have any suggestions or story ideas, you can send them to me, and we'll filter it through the committee and see. But that's cmerritt@cityoflamarck.org, and I'm happy to answer any questions anytime that any citizens have. It's my job, and I love doing it. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So could you see yourself? I mean, after working for the city of Lamarck, like what's next for Colleen? Like, after Lamarck is like booming, you're like, I've already said everything that needs to be said. The city of Lamarck is like here. Like, what's next?
Well, I feel like, I've been here 2 years, but I feel like it was yesterday when I just walked in, and we have so much more work to do. And it's such an exciting time. It's difficult to look, long range. I mean, I love the public relations and marketing field, so I don't think I'll ever do anything else, but I love Lamarck, and
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere anytime soon.
Are you responsible for the hashtag I love Lamarck?
I am.
Yeah.
Underscore.
Underscore. So this is a big thing for me. So Lamarck is 2 words, like we talked about earlier. The postmaster, Miss Ambrose, named it Lamarck. It stands for the spot in French. It's 2 words, Lamarck. And for about 50 years, people have been putting it together or separating it. And, there weren't any rules about how to spell it. So it's Lamarck, 2 words, La underscore, La space mark.
You know
Wait.
the other like part of Lamarck that always gets misspelled? Delaney Road.
Yes, there's no E. There's no E in Delaney.
And it like you look at the signs, but then like people always add an E.
Yep. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
I care.
I got something way better than that, Kurt. Way better. So, okay, Ambrose decided, okay, this is what we're naming, right?
Yep.
You think 100 years from now, they're going to be like Colleen Merritt. You know, she is the person who decided Lamarck, quit the nonsense. It's 2 underscore. Do you think 100 years from now that they'll be saying that?
No, they're probably thinking that crazy girl. It's been Lamarck's
They're gonna
mashed
put it back.
together forever. Yeah. So
I think the fact that it's like the under, you know, a lowercase letter, and then you put it the M, so it's like, oh, you know, it's kind of, it is what it is. I don't know.
yeah, Lamarck, you can do whatever you like.
What if they
You
added
hashtag
that
out
the
Lamarck.
underscore just
To the name.
That's the only character that you can add in a hashtag that's allowed. Because most of the time,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you put a character in a hashtag,
Ends
it
it.
breaks it.
Mhm.
So an underscore is allowed. I had to do a lot of research on that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because
So
if you add a space, it breaks the hashtag.
right. So I had to find how to add it. No dash breaks a hashtag, but an underscore. It's also buried on your keyboard, so it's kind of hard to find
Yeah.
when you're typing.
What if
but
you'd have put space? You're like, I love hashtag
space?
LASPACE.
I don't think that would have helped our case at all.
What is
Yeah.
that? Vothier?
No,
Whoa,
it's Bochet.
Bochet.
Brochet.
Yeah.
I used to
Bochet.
work.
That?
I used to work at AT&T off of Bochet right there
Uh-huh.
out of that
It's a
garage.
street?
It's a French, French inspired
Bochet.
Bochet.
I don't.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess. I need to
Learn
get
some
out.
culture, Kurt.
I
Come
need to
on.
Get out in Lamarck more.
Yeah.
You do.
A lot of people say Vothier. Yeah.
Vothier.
And it's exit off the freeway. So all the exit Vothier.
Yeah.
It's Bochet.
But how would you say Lamarck like with a French?
I don't Lamarck you. I don't know.
Lamarck you?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Why don't
Maybe
we-
someone who's French could tell us.
Yeah.
How to pronounce
Tell us
it.
how you would sound it out.
Take a video of yourself saying it.
Would that be next? So you're like, you know what? We already got the space, but let's go back to the French way of saying
No
it.
way.
Lamarck you.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh,
everyone
man.
knows. Yeah. But yeah, I love Lamarck. It's growing. We're super excited. I just have so much I want to tell you guys, and all I can say is stay tuned. Register for the notifications. There's just a lot of great things coming.
Very cool.
And so-
We get the text messages
Oh, you do?
every day.
No, I don't send them every day.
No, we get them from the library every
Oh,
day.
the library sends several. Yeah. So
Lit.
Yeah.
It's like lit reading something.
yes, yes.
I think I'm like, oh, we're getting.
It's the only time my phone goes off. Nobody ever texts me. Nobody
kinda
ever
nice.
calls.
So
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Well, you can get as little or as much as you want. That's the great thing about
Cool.
that. Yeah, you can customize it to get, Oh, another program that I don't know how we're doing on time, but the Citizens Police Academy. I wanted to make sure y'all know about that. It's an
Okay.
amazing program through Lamarck Police Department, and it's a way that citizens of Lamarck can register and they can learn about the operations of the police department.
Yeah. I
So-
thought about putting Kurt through something like that. And you're actually interested in that, aren't you?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of time commitment, but that'd be cool. You can be a citizen cop.
Yes, yeah, and you learn about traffic stops, and you learn about why the police do the things they do and how they solve crimes. And
Would I be able to pull people over in my bad boy Jeep Compass
I don't-
after I take
I can
it?
see him like putting a light on the top of his Jeep and just like,
I would
Nah.
pull Gardy over every single day just to do it. It'd be so much fun.
yeah, Citizens Police Academy. They have the next group is coming up in February. So yeah, definitely check that out too.
we're giving away 4 tickets to Magical Winter Lights. If you are interested, make sure that you go to our Facebook page. If you're already on there watching, good morning to you. And make sure that you share this video, hit the like button, comment, let us know either what you have going on today, why you want to go. Maybe you've been, maybe you haven't been, but let us know what you got going on. We have about 2 minutes left.
Oh wow, it went by so
We
fast.
told you
Yeah.
yesterday, didn't I say?
Isn't
I'm
it
like,
Just like that.
Do you want to stay on for another hour? We don't normally do this and we have a staff meeting, but
we don't want to go to the staff meeting.
I have to go
So.
to. Well, I get to go to the chamber board meeting after this. So
And,
Okay.
and we have you at 2:00.
yes, you'll see our office. We have a beautiful mural in our office that you'll get to check out and get to see sort of the vision for downtown Lamarck. So
Hey, what's up, Nikki? Nikki Garza said hi,
hi,
Colleen.
Nikki.
Nikki, where is hi, Gardy? No, it's all good. Hey, we
She never gets on and says hi to us. Nikki, come on.
it's okay.
We want to say thank you to Texas Pit Stop Barbecue. They just signed on again to be a
partnering with
partner.
KTA. We appreciate
Yay.
it.
So we're
We
super
love it.
excited to continue to bless Lamarck businesses. with KHA Radio.
Oh, what a blessing, Curt, sharing that. This is 10:58. It's 10:58 a.m. This is KHEA Radio. We got a couple minutes. Apparently we're late to a staff meeting, but Colleen, anything else? Any final closing thoughts, words? Would you be willing to come back?
Sure. I would love to come back and visit with you guys. And whoever's listening, let us know what you need and want in Lamarck. We're listening.
Yeah.
We have 16,000 residents. We have 4 school districts in our city limits. So we're always, we're trying to just make sure that we're all one beautiful community and that we're all stay informed and know what's going on and that we're supporting our citizens and listening to them. So,
the one thing that I'm really excited about, every time you come in, you bring us something awesome.
Oh.
So next time I'm thinking like maybe a car.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Those tumblers those are highly sought after. So you should feel special.
I do. I feel special. Thank you so much. And we're going to be able to give one away to
Yes.
somebody that's watching maybe right now.
So we decided on the original post that I cannot edit because Facebook is being weird. They're mad at us for some reason, blocked somehow. But we are going to extend the giveaway drawing. So if you are still tuned in right now and you're like, hey, announce the winner, we're going to wait so that we give more people an opportunity. Maybe you can tag a friend and increase your odds. We'll let you know. We're going to discuss this after we get off the FM and let you know how to do that.
Yeah, this is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Thank you so much for joining. It's 11 a.m. This has been Kickstart. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be talking actually about a lot of stuff, and we're going to be hopefully picking the winner for these 4 tickets. But we're going to be talking about barbecue. We're going to be talking about, some health products, and we're going to be talking about how Abundant Life is going to go feed some people who are on hard times this Saturday. There's a homeless ministry that we do, and so we're going to be out there feeding some people and giving some presents. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Coming up next is the Beach Boys, Santa's Beard.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Later, Facebook.
Make
Bye,
sure
YouTube.
that you enter to win.
Share the video. That's all I ask.
Sure.
It's not hard.
Not hard at all. Love you guys.
Adios.
Bye.